Good evening and welcome to Big Z Sports presentation of high school softball. Tonight's game is presented by the Kime Company, Tuscarawas Insurance Agency, and Right Mark Roofing. Tonight's game is also brought to you by Wood Electric, Stocker Concrete, Grandview Exterior Systems, the Cush Financial Group, and PAC Drilling. Now, let's head to the field with Big Z Sports.
High school softball on the air today with Big Z Sports on the hill in Sugar Creek. Joe Geckler and Aaron Stump in our Heartslers Quality Housing mobile studios, and we have a little bit of a weather delay. That's why we didn't come on at our regularly scheduled time at 4:40. But teams are out on the field doing warm-ups, and looks like the storms, Aaron, are going to go kind of around us a little bit, so the umpires are going to let us get moving here on this game. But got a great matchup today between two state-ranked teams in the Tusky Valley Lady Trojans and the Garaway Lady Pirates. The Trojans come in at 11-2 on the season, and the Garaway Pirates come in at 14-2. These two teams played on Monday night up in Zorville. Tusky Valley got the best of them 10-0, but it's a different ball game here today, and it's a different atmosphere here on the hill.
Yeah, we got lucky. We missed that initial storm here, and we thought, okay, we're good, and let's play some ball, and it just kind of lingered there. And we got some lightning going on right now, which is causing some problems right now. But like you said, that's passed earlier. But you could tell, both teams, to your point, Joe, are really anxious to get this one started right now. Again, Garaway was on a big-time roll there. I think they won, 13 games in a row there until they ran into a Tusky Valley, a hitting machine, and won 10-0. So, again, it's a chance for them to kind of refocus. Again, it's one of those things where sometimes, there is such a thing as a good loss sometimes to get you refocused and
put your feet back on the ground.
Exactly, and we'll find out today if that's indeed what happened.
Yeah, for sure. As the Garaway Pirates, their only two losses on the season to state-ranked Strasburg and state-ranked Tusky Valley. So two quality losses if you want a quality loss. And, of course, the losses for the Tusky Valley Lady Trojans, Newcomerstown in a non-league match, and Coshocton earlier in the year as well. But the both teams are playing well, playing really good softball, and a good set for a good matchup here today. We are in our Wood Electric pregame show, and coming up next, I'll be joined by Tusky Valley head coach Stacy Martin. That's after this with Big Z Sports.
Are you ready to make a difference in a young person's life? Big Brothers Big Sisters of East Central Ohio has 88 children waiting for a mentor. As a mentor, you will spend as little as 4 hours a month with your little, guiding them, listening, and helping them discover their full potential. Your time and your kindness can change the course of their future. By becoming a Big, you're not just volunteering, you're defending the potential of a child, giving them an opportunity to dream big and reach higher. Visit www.bigs4kids.com to sign up and help us make sure that no child has to wait. Big Brothers Big Sisters of East Central Ohio. Defend the potential and become a Big today.
The Sarchone name has always been known for truck sales, and once you see our inventory, you'll understand why. At Sarchone Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Dalton, you'll find the largest selection of new trucks and SUVs in the area. Shop our inventory at sarchonecdjr.com or stop in and visit us on the corner of Route 30 and Route 94 in Dalton. Sarchone Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram. Get your own at Sarchone.
Dumont Sporting Goods in Dover and Canton has just what you're looking for, so your athlete has the best gear for the sports they play. Dumont's has a large apparel selection and can handle your customized screen printing as well as embroidery for your team or business. For sporting goods and for all your apparel needs, Dumont Sporting Goods in Dover and Canton has everything you want to play and look your best.
As a parent, a high school sports season can be exhausting. From traveling to games, eating on the run, getting to bed late, and still working your 9 to 5. After all that, you need to unwind, and there is no better way to do that than at one of the 10 lakes operated by the Muskingum Watershed Conservancy District. The opportunities are endless with things to do, plus the option of primitive tent camping or treating yourself to glamping in one of their cabins. See all the Muskingum Watershed offers by finding them at mwcd.org.
Welcome back to the Wood Electric pregame show. Joe Geckler in the dugout with the birthday girl, the Tusky Valley head coach, Stacy Martin, presented by the Cush Financial Group. First of all, Coach, happy birthday. And you're coming off a really good win back on Monday over this same Garaway team. What did you learn about your team in that 10-0 win over a really, really good Garaway Pirate softball team?
When they set their mind to it, that they can play some really good ball. They were pretty close to flawless on Monday, and I feel that that's what we've been asking of them all season, and it was nice to see them put all that together and get that big win on Monday.
Coach, we know all about the stars on this team. Talk to us about the young core that you have around Ellie, Brennan, and Hallie to help this team make a run to Akron this spring.
Got a lot of really good freshmen that have come in this year. Emma Matthews and JJ Wallace, the both of them have really stepped up and filling in some positions that they don't normally play. Jay's really good first baseman. Emma Matthews, I can put that girl anywhere right now, and she's going to give me 100%, and it's going to be good stuff. She's going to try her best, and their bats are really coming around really, really well too.
Coach, you travel here to the Hill in Sugar Creek to battle the Garaway Lady Pirates. What do you know about them, and what do you expect from them here today?
Oh, it's always a good team. Dennis does an awesome job coaching. We always know it's going to be a good game. Was actually very surprised on the outcome on Monday. I fully expect a different game coming into today, a lot of small ball. I know that they're not going to just let us walk into their house and get another win like that. So I'm like I said, expecting a really good game today.
Finally, Coach, what are your 3 keys for the Lady Trojans to knock off a state-ranked Lady Pirate team here on the Hill and get another win and build momentum to the tournament run?
Well, I don't know if I can give you necessarily 3, but if these girls play ball like they did Monday and continue to play that way, I have no doubt that they're going to make a trip to Akron.
Thanks, Coach. Good luck and have fun.
All right, thank you.
That was Tusky Valley head coach Stacy Martin joining me in the dugout, presented by the Cush Financial Group. Coming up next, I'll be joined in the dugout by Garaway head coach Dennis Koshmeter right here with Big Z Sports.
Are you ready for a spring home refresh? Don't miss the buy one get one free paint sale on best look interior and exterior paint at Keim Home Center and Keim Mount Hope Hardware, happening April 28th through May 4th. Whether you're updating your bathroom or finishing your next project, a fresh coat of paint can make all the difference. Visit us at Keim to explore your color options, bring your vision to life, and save during the BOGO paint sale April 28th through May 4th at Keim Home Center in Charm and Keim Mount Hope Hardware.
Every day begins with purpose. Every job begins with precision. At Rightmark Roofing, we don't just install roofs. We build trust and forge relationships. We understand that your roof is more than just materials. It's protection. It's peace of mind. That's why we use high-quality products and expert craftsmanship. With a sharp focus, our team is always ready to hit the mark. Call Rightmark Roofing. Let's build a future that stands strong.
Hi, I'm Zach Motice with the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency. For all your auto, home, farm, and business insurance needs, contact our team at the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency or stop in and see us at one of our 3 locations in downtown New Philadelphia, Sugar Creek, or in Strasburg, providing excellent service to the Tuscarawas Valley since 1885. Everyone here at the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency would like to wish all area athletes good luck this season.
Wood Electric has been trusted with all of your electrical needs for over 30 years. They are the place to call for residential, commercial, and industrial work. Wood Electric is available 24 hours a day and ready to help with any electrical problem, outage, or installation. Wood Electric, serving Tuscarawas County and beyond since 1988. Like Wood Electric on Facebook or find them online at woodelectric.net.
Welcome back to the Wood Electric pregame show. Joe Geckler in the dugout with Garaway head coach Dennis Koshmeter, presented by the Cush Financial Group. Coach, the Lady Pirates are sitting at 14-2 on the season, with the only 2 losses coming at state-ranked teams in Tusky Valley and Strasburg. How do you feel the season is going so far this year?
Well, we're doing a lot better job this year than last year of winning games that we feel we should be playing well and winning. Obviously, we would have liked to play it a little better the 2 games against the opening game against Strasburg and then earlier this week with Tusky Valley, but they bring a big challenge to us. They're really good teams, and we want to be the type of team that can play with those teams, not lose to them. So hopefully we see a little bit of an improvement today.
Coach, your offense has been on fire this season, batting .438, 21 home runs, 166 runs scored, and 27 stolen bases to add to the production with Audrey Miller, Nadia Pope, and True Tango leading the way. Talk about those young ladies and what they mean to your program and this offense.
Wow, you made that sound pretty good. I wasn't even following the stats quite that well, but yeah, we've been hitting the ball really, really well. It's been adjustments, just like it is any time in high school. You'll see good pitching and not so good pitching, and I thought we've, for the most part, adjusted well when we've seen those swings in pitching. Sometimes it takes us later in the game, but then we get timed up, the pitchers, and we do a lot better. It didn't happen the other day with facing Brennan, and so we need to make some adjustments today. But yeah, those girls have been there all season long, leading the way, and they're not striking out. There was last year, I looked at a stat where just between True and Audrey themselves, they had 37 strikeouts through the whole season. And coming into the game Monday with Tusky Valley, between the two of them, they had 0 strikeouts on the season. So when you're not only a good player, a good hitter, but you're putting the ball in play and not striking out, that gives you a lot more opportunities at the plate to make things happen.
Coach, the Lady Pirates welcome in the Tusky Valley Lady Trojans this evening. What do you know about them, and what do you expect from them here tonight?
Well, we know that they're pretty darn good hitters. That was a little bit of a surprise on Monday. I felt like we had a good opportunity early in the game. The first inning, the first two girls put the ball in play, didn't get on, and then we got a couple hits, and we had runners on second and third with 2 outs, and then we got a strikeout. And unfortunately, after that, it was 9 more strikeouts. So we can't have something like that happen. In the meantime, we gave them a cheap run in the first inning, and I almost felt like that deflated our team, because the second inning when Tusky Valley came out, they just pounded us, and they did a great job of hitting us, and we have to make adjustments today if we want to stay in this game.
Finally, Coach, what are the 3 keys for the Lady Pirates to knock off the Lady Trojans, move to 15-2 on the season, and get a much-needed win and momentum down the stretch run?
Yeah, I mean, really, we have to put the ball in play. We've got to cut down the strikeouts and make adjustments at the plate. That's easier said than done. We really worked on that in practice yesterday. It's hard to get practices in this time of year, but fortunately we were able to practice yesterday, work on some things. Whether it's going to translate to anything today, who knows? We've been playing good defense all season and have had great pitching. So let's hope that we make an adjustment with our pitching and with our defense today. No cheap runs for them, and keep the game close. Hey, bottom line is, we would love to be able to win this game and even up the standings here in the IVC. But our ultimate goal is really to be the best team in the East District in Division 6. And Tusky Valley is not in Division 6. Thankfully, we don't have to see them in the tournament. And the whole thing we want to take from this game is just to play well and become a better team as the season goes on. And if we can do that today, win or lose, it's going to help us as the season rolls on.
Thanks, Coach. Good luck, and always good to see you.
All right. Thanks a lot for being out here today.
That was Garaway head coach Dennis Koshmeter joining me in the dugout, presented by the Cush Financial Group. Coming up next, the Stocker Concrete starting lineups and first pitch of the Trojans and Pirates right here with Big Z Sports.
If you're planning a major concrete project, you need the help of Stocker Concrete Company. From precast concrete products to ready-mix concrete, sand, gravel, limestone, and concrete block, the professionals at Stocker Concrete can help you get started and keep you on the path to completion using the best materials you can find. Stocker Concrete is the concrete material provider you can count on. See them at 7574 Route 36, Janaden, Hutton, or call 740-254-4626.
Visit Sugar Valley Meats in Sugar Creek for the freshest, locally raised beef, pork, and chicken. Enjoy freshly cured and smoked meats from the Sugar Valley Smokehouse, along with bologna, hot dogs, jerkies, and more. They can custom cut your order, and all meats are dressed on site, all with everyday low prices. Take the short drive to Sugar Valley Meats, State Route 39 to Dutch Valley Drive. Turn right and go a quarter of a mile. Sugar Valley Meats, celebrating 35 years of fresh, farm-raised local meats, and proud supporters of the Garaway Pirates.
Welcome back to the Hill in Sugar Creek. Joe Geckler, Aaron Stump in the Hartzler's Quality Housing Mobile Studios. Get ready for the opening pitch and first pitch between the Garaway Lady Pirates and the Tusky Valley Lady Trojans in high school softball. Big thanks to our presenting sponsors, the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency, the Keim Company, and Right Mark Roofing. Quick look at the Stocker Concrete starting lineups for the Tusky Valley Lady Trojans. Number 13, Callie Stutz leads off and in center field. Number 3, Ellie Wallach at third base, batting second. Number 28, JJ Wallace, she's at first base, batting third. Batting fourth, number 39, Brennan Reichman, she's in the circle. Number 30, Aaliyah Orvisky at shortstop, batting fifth. Batting sixth, number 7, Ava Beatty, she's at second base. Number 5, Morgan Wright's in left field. Number 9, Hallie Burrell's catching, batting 8th, and batting 9th, number 99, Emma Matthews. Again, for the Trojans, Stutz, Wallach, and Wallace, as we're underway. And our first pitch brought to you by Sugar Valley Meats here in Sugar Creek. For all your steak and chicken and lunch meat needs, check out Sugar Valley Meats here in Sugar Creek.
That sounds good about right now.
It does sound good.
They deliver?
I wish. Oh, made me flinch
Oh,
there.
that
was a check swing, and
flinched.
that got me to flinch there a little bit. So count 1-1 now to Callie Stutz of the Tusky Valley Lady Trojans. Ellie Wallach on deck, J.J. Wallace in the hole for the Lady Trojans, as Annabelle King in the circle for the Lady Pirates here today as she gets Stutz swinging. Strike two, now 1 ball and 2 strikes. We'll go over the defensive alignment here in just a moment for the Tusky Valley Lady Trojans, part of the Stocker Concrete starting lineups. And now the 1-2 pitch from King. Laid off, ball 2. Defensive alignment for the Trojans. You have Morgan Wright in left, Callie Stutz in center, Emma Matthews in right, Ellie Wallach at third, Orvisky at short, Ava Beatty at second, J.J. Wallace at first, Hallie Burrell behind the plate. Changeup just outside, runs the count full now at 3 balls and 2 strikes. And, of course, number 39, Brennan Reichman, or I was reading the Trojans defense. Hey, I'm all confused here. I'll get it eventually.
We're all out of sorts right now at this late start.
It's only my first game. And that's going to be high and inside for ball number 4 and a walk for Callie Stutz. And that's going to bring in the junior Ellie Wallach, the third baseman, batting .500 on the year with 4 home runs and 20 RBIs. So you have Jimenez, Miller, LaCroix left to right in the outfield for the Pirates. Miller, Tango, Miller, and Glazier third to first in the infield. Sophia Connor at catching, and Annabelle King in the circle for the Lady Pirates. As Wallach checks her swing, I'm not sure they call her. See what they call here. They say she did not swing, so that's going to be ball 1 to Ellie Wallach. Head in the count now at 1 ball and no strikes. Callie Stutz on first after a walk. And King now delivers the 1-0. Ground ball to short. Going to fire it to second for 1. And on to first. Nope, not in time, as they're going to get the runner at second on a fielder's choice. That goes 5-4 on the putout.
Great play there by the third baseman right there, Kayla Miller. Nice strong throw to Audrey Miller at second. Get that sure out.
So Annabelle King on the season comes in as the pitcher for the Lady Pirates. She's 5-0 on the year, 1.03 ERA, 60 strikeouts on the season for the freshman. It's going to bring in J.J. Wallace on the outside corner for strike number 1 to Wallace. She comes in batting .395 with 3 home runs and 15 RBIs. Ellie Wallach on first base after a fielder's choice.
The last game between these two, Tusky Valley really jumped on Garaway early, got out to that big lead. So trying to keep them either with minimum runs here to the first inning is really going to be important for the Pirates.
So J.J. Wallace fouls that one off. It's going to make the count no balls and 2 strikes. Brennan Reichman on deck for the Lady Trojans. Now the 0-2. grounded down the third base line, but foul. Count remains at no balls and 2 strikes. Appreciate everybody's patience today as we had a little bit of a weather delay, so to speak, and no rain really fell, or just some lightning and thunderstorms in the area. The umpires did a great job. Rod Desecker and Mark Prissy are our umpires here today. Now the 0-2 is going to be high for ball number 1 as Ellie Wallach gets back under the tag off the throw of Sophia Connor behind the plate for the Lady Pirates. Count now 1 ball and 2 strikes.
I think one thing the Trojans always done a really good job just keeping the pressure on the defense right now. And Sophia Connor doing a really nice job keeping both Trojan runners on first close to the bag.
It's going to be popped up, and it's going to be caught by the shortstop, True Tango, for out number 2 here in the top of the first inning. And that's going to bring in number 39, Brennan Reichman, for the Tusky Valley Lady Trojans. Reichman comes in batting .571, 5 home runs, 17 RBIs on the season. The Ohio State commit. Reichman going to Columbus for her right arm. Out of the circle. Swing and a miss at the high fastball by Reichman. Now behind in the count, no balls and 1 strike. If you're looking to the bottom of the first for the Pirates, you have True Tango, Audrey Miller, and Krista Miller coming up your first 3 here in the bottom of the first. No score between Tusky Valley and Garaway. Down and away for ball number 1 to Reichman.
Probably hear the wind in our microphones right now, Joe, and starting to switch. We had a strong wind coming straight in from left field right now. It's kind of died down a little bit, which could help that power, that Trojan team.
That ball is fouled way out of play down the third base line, and that's going to run the count to 1 ball and 2 strikes to Reichman.
That was going to be foul regardless of how strong the wind was.
The wind could have been blowing straight to right field, and I think that would have still went foul. King gets her sign and delivers the 1-2. Swung on and fouled back to us here at the screen. Count remains at 1 ball and 2 strikes. I did not flinch on that one.
You leaped.
I am like, I'm fidgety today. Sorry. That extra cup of coffee I had about 2 o'clock.
You're in preseason form right now.
I know,
Come
right?
on,
I feel
man.
like it. Now the 1-2 pitch. Change up high. They're going to throw down to first again as Wallach gets back. 2 balls and 2 strikes now to Reichman. That's one thing that Sophia Connor loves to do behind the plate. She absolutely loves throwing down behind runners to try to get them picked off, and she's pretty good at it. Last year she got a couple of girls to do that. And
she's got a nice rifle on the end of that arm.
Now the 2-2. Swung on and driven out to left center field. That ball's going to be gone. Nope. Yeah, gone. Home run over the fence as Brennan Reichman lines one out of here to left center field to give the Trojans a 2-0 lead.
Tell you, just over that center field fence for your point, Joe. It's kind of hard to tell it was given over, but Krista Miller gave it a heck of a shot there. Kind of hit the fence at the end. Great effort by her, just unable to bring it in.
So Ellie Wallach scores ahead of Reichman after the home run as Reichman puts one out of here to left center field to make it 2-0 Tusky Valley here in the top of the first inning.
So if you're Tusky Valley, that's big. Again, they play so much better ahead of the teams right now, and that's a big hit and big home run blast right there.
That's going to bring in number 30, Aaliyah Orvisky, the shortstop. Batting .386 with 6 RBIs on the season. First pitch going to be down low for ball number 1. I couldn't tell if that ball, it was such a line drive out of here. I couldn't tell if it hit the fence and the outfielder just fell down, but then I saw it kind of roll up a hill a little bit, and I'm like, well, that got out of here.
Just out of here.
Now the 0-1 swung on and missed by Orvisky. Runs the count now even at 1 ball and 1 strike.
Says what? It's probably a 4-foot fence out there.
Yeah, I would
if
think
that's
so.
A 4-6,
yeah,
that might not have gone out.
Yeah, oh yeah, for sure. It was. If the outfielder could have got in front of us, she might have been able to stop it. Just outside for ball number 2. 2 balls and 1 strike now to Orvisky. Ava Beatty on deck for the Lady Trojans, who lead 2-0 here, top of the first. Joe Geckler, Aaron Stump in Hartshorst Quality Housing Mobile Studios. The 2-1 swung on and fouled back behind us. Evens the count now at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Annabelle King, a freshman for the Lady Pirates in the circle today. Came into the game 5-0 with a 1.03 ERA. That'll go up a little bit after that home run. Going to bounce in front of the plate for ball number 3. Runs the count full now at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Change up outside for ball number 4. That's the second walk of the inning for King. Going to bring in Ava Beatty, the second baseman. She's batting .250 with 2 home runs and 8 RBIs on the season.
Tell you, right, we just missed that storm, but wind's calming down nicely.
Yeah.
Got some nice cloud coverage here to help the outfielders right now.
It's
going to be a perfect day to play some softball yet.
I'm not sure if I'd want shorts on right now. Maybe a little chilly up here for shorts. Now the first pitch from King. Inside corner, strike number 1 to Ava Beatty, the second baseman. Wears number 7, bats from the right side. The Trojans come in their all-black uniforms, white numerals, red trim on the sleeve, red socks. The Pirates, all red uniforms with the Carolina blue and white stripes on the pants and Carolina blue numbers. That ball's going to be fouled off behind us for strike number 2. No balls and 2 strikes. Again, the defensive alignment, Jimenez, Miller, and LaCroix left to right for the Pirates. Miller, Tango, Miller, and Glazier in the infield, third to first. Connor behind the plate, and King in the circle. Outside corner, strike 3 called, and that's out number 3. And after a half, Tusky Valley 2, Garaway coming up. That's after this with Big Z Sports.
Cush Financial Group has been proudly serving the community's financial needs for over 35 years. The team at Cush Financial follows an industry-leading service model with a unique approach and fiduciary responsibilities associated with their board-certified financial planner. With over 75 years of combined experience, the advisors at Cush Financial Group are here to help you achieve your financial goals. Contact their office at 330-308-8700 or visit their website at cushfinancial.com to see about scheduling your free consultation today. Securities and investment advisory services offered through Independence Capital Company Incorporated, member FINRA SIPC.
At Hartshire's Quality Housing, we believe a home is where families grow, memories are made, and futures are built. For 47 years, we've stood by the values that matter most: honesty, trust, and a commitment to our community. Our goal is to provide affordable, reliable housing solutions. We don't just build homes, we invest in the future by supporting local student athletes and the schools that shape tomorrow's leaders. Whether it's on the field or in the classroom, we're proud to stand with our youth and the families who cheer them on. Hartshire's Quality Housing, built on trust, committed to community.
When it comes to protecting what matters most, trust the team at Grandview Exterior Systems. Established in 2016, they specialize in commercial, industrial, and residential roofing, handling everything from repairs and replacements to full restorations and ongoing maintenance. At Grandview Exterior Systems, their mission is simple: create peace of mind for every client while setting the standard for safety, quality, and efficiency in construction. Visit them at 2230 Township Road 415 in Dundee. Call 330-275-1807 or learn more at GrandviewExteriorSystems.com. Grandview Exterior Systems. They have you and your roof covered.
Welcome back to the Hill in Sugar Creek. Joe Geckler, Aaron Stump in our Hartshire's Quality Housing Mobile Studios. Bottom of the first inning, 2-0. Tusky Valley leads the Lady Trojans. Now the soccer concrete starting lineups for the Garaway Pirates. Number 10, True Tango at shortstop and leading off. Batting second, number 12, Audrey Miller. She's at second base. Batting third, number 7, Krista Miller. She's in center field. Number 25, Nadia Pope is our designated player. And the first pitch from Brennan Reichman is strike on the outside corner. That's your first 4 hitters. Kayla Miller bats 5th. Batting 6th, Kylie LaCroix. Batting 7th, Annabelle King. Batting 8th, Clea Glazier. And batting 9th, Jaylene Jimenez. Just outside for ball number 1. True Tango steps in, the shortstop, the sophomore shortstop. Batting .595 on the year, 4 home runs, 18 RBIs for the sophomore shortstop. Now the 1-1. Swung on and driven out to center field. That ball's going to be over the head of the center fielder. Tango's going to get a double out of that. Nice hit there by True Tango off the fastball from Brennan Reichman. So True Tango starts the bottom of the first with a double to center field. And a big shout out real quick to True Tango's grandma, Betty Zimmerman, at home in hospice care. We send prayers to her as she's at home watching her granddaughter play here today. So thoughts and prayers to the Tango family and Betty Zimmerman. Appreciate you tuning in. It's going to bring in Audrey Miller. Takes a strike on the outside corner.
I said that's a huge mental lift right there for the Garaway Pirates. Again, with scoring 10 runs that last game against Garaway. Again, scoring those 2 runs. It's important that Garaway comes out here and kind of gets on the field here quick and gets a big run. So that's a huge mental lift for the Garaway Pirates right now.
For sure, as Audrey Miller takes a hearty hack at that one. Now, no balls and 2 strikes. Reichman looks down at a wristband, rocks and fires the 0-2. Swung on and fouled back to the screen. Count remains at no balls and 2 strikes. Audrey Miller comes in batting .571, 7 home runs and 30 RBIs for the junior. And now the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed the changeup. Audrey Miller out in front of it for out number 1 here in the bottom of the first with a runner on second.
Boy, great change of speeds there by Reichman right there. And just Miller just a little bit out in front of it, just really frustrated with herself.
He's going to bring in number 7, Krista Miller, the center fielder. Comes in batting .467 with a home run and 13 RBIs. Just outside for ball number 1. Nadia Pope on deck. Kayla Miller in the hole. Now the 1-0. Swung on and shot down the first base line, but just foul. Runs the count even now at 1 ball and 1 strike.
A couple feet to the left. Pirates are on the board there, but
take a look
not quite able to get around on that one.
Yeah.
Sorry, Joe.
No, you're good. Take a look at the defensive alignment for the Lady Trojans. Right, Stutz and Matthews left to right in the outfield. Wallach, Orvisky, Beatty, and Wallace third to first with Burrell behind the plate and Reichman in the circle. Just outside and low for ball number 2. 2 balls and 1 strike now to Krista Miller. Reichman comes in 9-0 on the season. At third base with a triple, Krista Miller with an RBI triple gets the Pirates on the board now, trailing 2-1.
That's a big run again for the Garaway Pirates there. Gets them within 1 run right there and still wheeling with only 1 out.
And that is the first run, earned run of the year given up by Brendan Reichman. A double, then a triple, as Krista Miller lets the Pirates dent the plate. Going to be outside for ball number 1 to Nadia Pope, the designated player today, batting for the catcher, Sophia Connor. Pope comes in batting .500 with 6 home runs, 24 RBIs. As Krista Miller stands on third after the triple. Swung on, right back up the middle. Reichman looks and now runs at the Pirate. And looks like she got back under the tag. Did Krista Miller. Great job, though, by Brendan Reichman to field her position and run the runner back to third base. Almost got her in a rundown, but Krista Miller able to get under the tag. Nadia Pope on first now after the fielder's choice.
Yeah, if you're the Trojans, you kind of need that out there. Like I said, Brendan Reichman did the perfect thing, ran right at her, just not quite getting it to Wallach there quick enough to make the tag. But now the Pirates have him on first and third, 1 out.
Swing and a miss by Kayla Miller, the third baseman for the Lady Pirates. Kayla, the twin sister of Krista Miller, who's on third right now for the Lady Pirates. She comes in batting .533 with 10 RBIs. Now the 1-0 pitch. Swung on and missed. Strike. Excuse me, that was the 0-1 pitch. Now it's no balls and 2 strikes. I'm all out of sorts today here, Aaron. I'll catch up eventually. You get in a routine and you get in a, and it's just like it gets run out and you're like, it messes you up. Now the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 3 and out number 2 here in the bottom of the first inning. 2-1. The Lady Trojans lead the Lady Pirates.
Got 2 big base runners out there for the Garaway Pirates. See what Kayla Miller can do here.
Actually going to be Kylie LaCroix stepping in. Takes one outside for ball number 1.
Yeah, you were right. See, I'm out of sorts too.
Kylie LaCroix comes in batting .357 with 3 home runs and 12 RBIs. Swing and a miss on the rise ball. Strike number 1. 1 ball and 1 strike with 2 outs here. Bottom of the first. 2-1. Tusky Valley leads Garaway. A 2-run home run in the first inning by Brennan Reichman and an RBI triple by Krista Miller a few moments ago. Now the 1-1. Outside corner for strike number 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 to Kylie LaCroix. Annabelle King on deck for the Lady Pirates. They can get to her. Now the 1-2. High to back to the backstop as Miller stays put at third. She thought about it for a second, but as Burrell got a nice ricochet off the screen here in front of us, and Miller retreated back to third. Great job by Reichman there to cover the plate.
Yeah, you don't have a lot of room on here in the hill here at Garaway, and like I said, Hallie Burrell doing a great job hustling, getting that ball, and probably a smart move not to try to steal home.
Now the 2-2. Just outside for ball number 3. Runs the count full now at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Nadia Pope moves on up to second on the pass ball a moment ago. So runners on second and third now for the Lady Pirates. Full count to Kylie LaCroix, the right fielder, coming in batting .357 with 3 home runs, 12 RBIs. I'm sure she would like to add 2 more here. Swing and a miss, strike 3, and out number 3. And after 1, Garaway trails Tusky Valley 2-1. Back after this with Big Z Sports.
PAC Drilling, a family-owned and operated company since 2005 in Bolivar, takes pride in being an economic oil and gas drilling company. PAC's objective is to contribute to American energy independence through profitable development, operation, and marketing of oil and natural gas wells. PAC also employs operating technicians to oversee each and every well drilled to maximize its productivity and longevity. Contact PAC Drilling at pacdrilling.com.
If there's a new driver in the house, the East Central Ohio Educational Service Center is ready to help them hit the road with confidence. Through the Drive to Succeed Scholarship, eligible Ohio teens under 21 may qualify for funding to cover driver education, making it easier to get started. With flexible online learning and in-car training options, ECO ESC Driver Services helps students build skills for the road and beyond. Don't wait, start driving toward your future today. To learn more or apply, visit drivetasucceed.org or contact Trudy Lewis at trudy.lewis@ecoesc.org.
Welcome back to the Hill in Sugar Creek, top of the second inning. The Tusky Valley Trojans lead Garaway Lady Pirates 2-1. Wright, Burrell, and Matthews, the first 3 here in the inning. Outside corner, strike number 1 to Morgan Wright. Morgan comes in batting 154 with 7 RBIs. Plays left field, wears number 5. Annabelle King. Ball is hit off the end of the bat and foul. No balls and 2 strikes now to Morgan Wright.
Another nice crowd here for some high school softball tonight. Nice little good representation by both teams.
Now the 0-2 pitch going to be nubbed back to King. She fields her position, fires on to first for out number 1. 1-3 on the put out. And it's going to bring in number 9, Hallie Burrell, the catcher for the Lady Trojans.
I tell you, that's a long way to throw an underhand like that with Annabelle King, but a heck of a job there, right there in the breadbasket. So
absolutely,
he got the out. That's all that matters.
So Burrell steps in, the opposing catcher, batting .341, 2 home runs, 10 RBIs on the season. Tusky Valley comes in at 11-2 on the year. Swing and a miss by Burrell in the hole now. No balls and 1 strikes. King. Nice looking pitcher for the Lady Pirates. Only a freshman, Aaron. So next few years in the circle going to be pretty special. That's going to tap it back to the mound again. King fires it to first and wild throw. And Burrell beats it out. What do you think? Error hit on that?
I tell you what, we're going to be nice today.
Okay.
I think Annabelle did a great job getting off the mound, but that was almost like a well-placed bunt.
It was. It was a tough ball to field, and Burrell was hustling down the line, so we'll give her a hit. We're going to have a courtesy runner come in for the Lady Trojans. See what we got here for number 16. That's going to be Brooklyn Minifield as the courtesy runner for Burrell. Going to bring in number 99, Emma Matthews, the right fielder, batting .412, a home run and 5 RBIs on the season. Swing and a miss to Matthews as Connor fires down to first. It's about the 5th time she's done it here, and it's only the top of the second inning.
You always kind of wonder, like, she's throwing it right there at the bag every time, too. So
inside corner, strike number 2 to Matthews. So no balls and 2 strikes to the right fielder. Talking about the pitching for the Pirates the next few years. Of course, Audrey Miller, still only a junior. And now Annabelle King doing great things. Bounces it. Nice job there by Connor behind the plate for ball number 1. So pitching here on the hill in Sugar Creek. Going to be set up pretty well for Dennis Koschmeter and the Lady Pirates.
Yeah, you think a little, as a freshman, it'd be a big spot for her, but, man, she's coming here and pitching great confidence.
Swing and a miss for strike 3 and out number 2 here in the top of the second inning. The changeup got Matthews out in front of it, and it takes us back to the top of the order in Callie Stutz. Stutz grounded out on a fielder's choice. 5-4, her first time. Excuse me,
nope,
she walked, and
yep.
she was forced out. That's my bad. I read that wrong. So Callie Stutz, no official at bat yet, as she walked inside for ball number 1. I'll settle in here eventually. Maybe in the 7th inning.
Better than the 8th inning.
I know, right? I'm at home, and I'm realizing, hey, I can do this now. Now the 1-0 pitch. Going to be high and outside for ball number 2. 2 balls and no strikes to Callie Stutz. Came into the game batting .282, still batting .282 because she walked earlier. The junior Ellie Wallach on deck for the Lady Trojans. Ball grounded down the first base line and foul for strike number 1. 2 balls and 1 strike. Happy birthday wishes to Tusky Valley Lady Trojans head coach Stacy Martin, celebrating her birthday today. Well, won't give a number.
26 years old, man.
Yes,
that's
she
awesome.
is. Yes, she is. Just outside for ball number 3, and that's going to be close again as Minifield gets back under the tag. 3 balls and 1 strike. I will just say this. Coach Martin and I are very similar in age.
Oh, you're 27, huh?
I am.
All right,
so
excellent.
I wish I was 27.
Yeah.
But Coach Martin and I are similar in age. I will just tell you this. I am older than Coach Martin. So inside for ball number 4. A second walk of the day for Callie Stutz. And that's going to take Minifield on to second. And it's going to bring in the junior third baseman, number 3, Ellie Wallach. She came in. What did she do? Oh, she was the fielder's choice.
Yep, she was short to second base in the fielder's choice.
But she scored on the home run by Brendan Reichman.
You catch it. Hey, you're there, man.
Catching
right there.
Swing and a miss by Wallach. And she goes in the hole now at no balls and 1 strike. 0 for 1 on the day is Wallach.
Again, we always talk about those pitches that come a little bit high. They just look like beach balls.
They do. They're like, I want to put it off the roof of the Belton Center back there. And now the 0-1. She laid off that one that time, did Wallach. 1 ball and 1 strike now to the junior third baseman.
Good discipline right there by Ellie right there. Again, exact same pitch, and Annabelle King wanted to see if she'd go after it, and great discipline to lay off it.
King gets her sign, now delivers the 1-1. Swung on and fouled back right in front of us. Did not flinch that time. 1 ball and 2 strikes now to Wallach. We've always teased in the last 3 years, Aaron. We've always said that Ellie is the best athlete in the Wallach family. You've been around Ellie for 3 years with PA and all kinds of stuff, but she's a pretty special athlete.
She's that.
Swing and a miss, strike 3, and out number 3 there in the top of the second inning. And after 1.5, 2-1, Tusky Valley back after this with Big Z Sports.
Hi, this is Jan McInturf. The past 30 years, the residents in and around the Tuscarawas County have made the call to the realtors and staff of McInturf Realty for buying and selling of residential and commercial properties. We truly live in a great community, and in all of those communities, there is nothing better than high school sports. For myself and all the agents and staff at McInturf Realty, we would like to wish all the area athletes good luck this season. And make the call to McInturf Realty, 330-364-SOLD, or find us online at McInturfRealty.net.
Every game begins with a spark. Athletes stepping onto the court, families filling the stands, and communities coming together. At Niedenthal & Company, their belief is that this spirit is what makes our communities such special places to live and grow. To all athletes in Tuscarawas, Holmes, Wayne, and Stark counties, your dedication inspires us all. Keep pushing, keep believing, and know your communities are behind you every step of the way. Needham Thal & Company wishes all athletes competing the best of luck this season.
Bottom of the second inning here in Sugar Creek. Tusky Valley leads Garaway 2-1. Joe Geckler, Aaron Stump in our Heart Source Quality Housing mobile studios.
Got a question for you.
Sure.
Why don't softball coaches wear the uniforms?
I don't know. That's kind of different.
Baseball coaches,
yeah, they do.
wear softball.
I think.
Just curious. I just noticed that.
That's a great.
I don't know where it came from.
That's a great question. Why do like NBA coaches and college, they wear suits?
Yeah.
Why aren't you? Well, you don't want to see a coach in a basketball uniform, but at least wear like a warm up or something. Now the first pitch from Reichman over the heart of the plate to Annabelle King for strike number 1. It's kind of funny what coaches of other sports do wear. Like you said, softball, they're not wearing a uniform, but baseball, they are.
Imagine football coaches.
I know, that'd be hilarious. Can they have a helmet on, too? 0-1 on the outside corner for strike number 2. No balls and 2 strikes. The caddies wear fun uniform, or fun outfits, at least in the Masters.
Look like painter outfits.
They do, yeah. Now the 0-2 from Reichman to King. Just outside for ball number 1. Posing pitcher against the posing pitcher here as King came into the game batting .400 with 5 RBIs on the season.
You think the caddies get fitted for those, or do they just walk in and say, I'm an extra large? And
swing and a miss for strikeout number 1 here in the bottom of the second inning, and out number 1. Going to bring in Kalea Glazier, the first baseman, batting .286 with 7 RBIs. I would imagine they get fitted for him. You don't want something to be skin tight on a caddy, or you want to be comfortable, right?
That means they're going off the rack, or what are they doing here?
Right. Now the first pitch, just outside for ball number 1. Things we talk about in a softball game. Hockey coaches, they wear suits.
That's true.
Yeah.
There's something, man. Those ties. I tell you, how could anybody coach in any of those things? Dang.
Now the 1-0. Swung on and bounced off the plate down the third base line. Wallach fields, fires the first. Out number 2 there in the bottom of the second inning. Nice play there by Ellie Wallach. Fielded the high bounce and fired a strike over to the first baseman, J.J. Wallace, for out number 2.
Yeah, Ellie doing a nice job there. Didn't have to rush there, and did a nice job of fielding it. She's got a nice little rocket on the end of her arm, too, there, and really didn't make it close there with that arm.
Jaylene Jimenez steps in and swings at the first pitch. She comes up empty for strike number 1. Jimenez batting .387, 7 RBIs. Jimenez, the third baseman last year, now playing left field for the Lady Pirates. Swing and a miss for strike number 2. Now no balls and 2 strikes.
That sun coming out, making it difficult on the right side of the field there between our right fielders and our first and second baseman.
Swing and a miss for strike 3 and out number 3. And after 2-1, Tusky Valley leads Garaway. Back after this with Big Z Sports.
Hey, all you Guardians and Indians fans. This is 1980 American League Rookie of the Year, Joe Charbonneau. I will be at Shenanigans in Dover, April 11th from 1 to 3 for a meet and greet, courtesy of the Tuscarawas County Brownsbacker T-County Boxing Academy and Shenanigans Bar and Grill. Check out Tuscarawas County Brownsbackers Facebook page for details. Hope to see you there.
The Tuscarawas County dairy farmers want you to know that low-fat chocolate milk is a great choice for student athletes and hard workers. It provides the nutrition needed after practices, games, or a hard day at work, and it tastes great. Low-fat chocolate milk is packed with carbohydrates for energy, proteins to repair muscles, fluids to rehydrate, plus vitamins and minerals to help build strong bones and bodies. It's the official beverage of the Ohio High School Athletic Association. Tuscarawas County Dairy Farmers. Farms, family, food.
Are you ready to take the next step toward your future? Join us for the next Buckeye Career Center Open House Thursday, March 19th from 5:30 to 7:30 p.m. This is a combined high school and adult education event. Explore hands-on career tech labs and 10 full-time adult programs. Meet our staff and enjoy self-guided tours, plus a complimentary meal. High school students who apply for next school year receive a small gift, and adults will have their $50 application fee waived. Again, that's the next Buckeye Career Center Open House, March 19th.
Top of the third inning On the hill in Sugar Creek, Joe Geckler, Aaron Stump for high school softball. Big thanks to the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency, the Kime Company, and Right Mark Roofing. The Trojans lead the Pirates 2-1 in girls high school softball. Going to have 3, 4, and 5 for the Lady Trojans here in the top of the third. Wallace, Reichman, and Orvisky. High rise ball out of the zone for ball number 1. Big thanks to home plate umpire Rod Desecker and Mark Prissy today, giving us some extra time in between innings to make up some much-needed commercials. And now the 1-0 pitch. Swung on and fouled back behind us for strike number 1. 1 ball and 1 strike. Wallace came into the game batting .395 with 3 home runs, 15 RBI. She popped out to the shortstop Tango her first time up.
Need those extra spots for our great sponsors who
wouldn't
be able to do this without them.
Absolutely. And make sure you patronize our sponsors. It's going to be low for ball number 2. We can't do anything high school sports related, whether it be in the fall, winter, or spring, without our great sponsors. And another great sponsor is Sugar Valley Meats, Aaron. And like I said, you want some great steaks this weekend to put on the grill? Stop into Sugar Valley Meats and get you some nice steaks, as that ball is going to go outside for 3 balls and 1 strike. That's Sugar Valley Meats here in Sugar Creek.
Could go right now. Get a nice grill going right now.
Yeah, we could.
Ooh, boy.
Now the 3-1. Inside corner, strike number 2, runs the count full now at 3 balls and 2 strikes. I could give my wife a call on the break, see if she'll wheel the grill up here and fire it up here in the game. We're only right down the hill here. Now the payoff pitch. Did she check? She did check, says the first base umpire, Mark Prissy. That's going to be a walk. It might be Prissy. Is it Prissy or Prissy? I think it's
Prissy.
Prissy. There we go. He's going to yell at me, too.
Yeah.
I can't get anything right today.
We were nicknamed him when we called him Prissy.
That's going to bring in number 39, Brennan Reichman, the pitcher.
And we may not be lasting much longer
we
here.
Probably won't. He's going to only allow us to do 1 commercial break now. Now the first pitch to Reichman. Outside for ball number 1. Reichman, 2-run bomb her first time up to left center field. Came into the game batting .571 with 5 home runs and 17 RBIs. She has at least 6 home runs and 19 RBIs now.
Always means a little bit more when it's pitcher versus pitcher.
It does. Now the 1-0. In off the turf for ball number 2. Nice eye there by Reichman. Runner on first is Wallace after a walk. Orvisky on deck for the Lady Trojans. 2-1. Trojans lead the Pirates, top of the 3rd inning. Now the 2-0 pitch. Just outside for ball number 3. Runs the count to 3 balls and no strikes to the power hitting cleanup hitter of Brennan Reichman.
Said done a nice job of getting those balls just a little bit outside, but staying disciplined for a 3-0 count.
Swung on and fouled up. Nope, she popped that up. Let's see if the left fielder can get there, and she does not. It's going to be a long strike. I don't think Reichman wanted to walk right there. She just swung just to foul one off and get another pitch.
Well, again, that's hard when you know you dinged your last one out. What's the next thing you want to do? Ding your second one out right now. So, like I said, nice discipline up there by Reichman to run this count 3-1.
Now the 3-1. Checks on the high pitch. Ball number 4. Runner on first and second now after back-to-back walks. Going to bring in Aaliyah Orvisky, the shortstop. She walked her first time up. Came into the game batting .386 with 6 RBIs.
Tell you, 5th walk given up by Annabelle King. And again, she's right around that plate a lot right now. And Tusky Valley just doing a nice job just staying disciplined and laying off those outside pitches.
Going to bunt it, pops it up in a nice effort there by Glazier and Connor. Glazier from first, Connor from behind the plate. They both almost got there, but it falls harmlessly here to the turf for strike number 1.
Yeah, Visky got a little lucky there. Popped that up there pretty good. And fortunately for the Trojans, Glazier and Connor unable to get there regardless of their effort.
Now the 1-0, or the 0-1, tries the bunt again as the third baseman really crashing down. That's Kayla Miller. She was 10 feet from home plate.
It's a good pitch by Annabelle King there. If they're going to turn and bunt, throw that thing high because it's hard to get that thing down.
Get the rotation play on. Both corners are crashing, so that means the shortstop going to cover third. The second baseman is going to cover first. She offered at that. That's going to be strike number 2. 1 ball and 2 strikes now to Orvisky. Ava Beatty on deck. No outs here. Top of the 3rd inning. Now the 1-2. Swung on and fouled back to the screen. Count remains at 1 ball and 2 strikes.
Yeah, there's a special mentality when you're in the hot corner during a thought bunt attempt and having to crash it that close.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Takes a certain type of individual.
Yeah. Now the 1-2. Swung on and grounded to third. She steps on third, fires to first, and overshoots the first baseman Glazer as Reichman touches third. And it's going to stay put as they did force the runner at third by the Kayla Miller, who grounded the ball, stepped on third, tried to fire to first, and just overshot her first baseman. So that's going to go down as a fielder's choice. As Orvisky now on second. And Reichman all the way on third. First pitch to Beatty, called strike number 1. One out here, top of the 3rd inning on the fielder's choice. Kayla Miller. Runners on second and third. Just high for ball number 1.
Kayla Miller did exactly right. Great job fielding it. Took the easy out there at third and, again, had it just a little bit high there, trying to get that double play.
So Reichman on third. Orvisky on second. As she takes ball outside. 2 balls and 1 strike now to Beatty.
Kind of see what happens here, these pitches, but this is where Tusky Valley's been so strong this year. They just take advantage of those little errors, and as soon as those cracks open up, there's multiple runs coming across the plate. See if they can do it again this inning.
Swung on and fouled down the third base line and out of play. Nice hustle there by Tango to get over to the fence and try to get there. Ball hits the fence, so it's going to be a 2-2 count now. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Tango came a long way from her shortstop position. Almost got there. If she wouldn't have had the fence there, she might have got to it. She had to pull up there at the last second so she wouldn't run full speed into the fence.
I don't know where her name True came from, but it is still one of my favorite names to call.
Absolutely.
Basketball season, softball season, True Tango. There's a hit.
That ball is smoked into left center field. 1 hop off the fence. That's going to score 2 runs. And the Lady Trojans are going to extend the lead to 4-1 after a 2-run double by Ava Beatty out to left center field.
Again, Tusky Valley doing a nice job. Once they get those players on base, again, just being able to drive them in. Beatty with a great hard hit there in left center field.
So that's going to be a double by Beatty. Going to bring in number 5, Morgan Wright. 4-1, top of the 3rd. Tusky Valley leads Garaway. High pitch to Wright for ball number 1. Yeah, True. Getting back to True's name, that's probably one of my favorite names in the area as well.
True Tango.
Her mom has a very unique name as well. You don't hear it very much, but her mom's name is January. Foul ball at the plate.
So you're old. You would know the show Tango or the movie Tango and Cash.
Oh yeah,
that's a good movie.
Oh, yeah, yeah, absolutely. It's a great movie.
Tell you what.
Well, every time I hear the name Tango, I think of that movie. I really do.
We'll have to get on our AI and redo the shirt for her.
There we go. Now the 1-1. Swing and a miss by Wright. Goes in the hole now at 1 ball and 2 strikes. Top of the 3rd. 4-1, Tusky Valley leads Garaway. Hallie Burrell on deck for the Lady Trojans. Swing and a miss for strike 3. And out number 2 here in the top of the 3rd inning. It's going to bring in Hallie Burrell, the catcher. That's 341. 2 home runs and 10 RBIs. Average going to go up a little bit. My buddy David here joining us, and we appreciate it. I see a lot of people I know up here sometimes. As Burrell steps in. Swing and a miss.
Strike the single last at bat.
Single and stranded on second. We gave her a single. It was a nice a swinging bunt in between third and the pitcher's circle. Swing and a drive out to right center field. That's going to get down, and that's going to be another run for the Lady Trojans. As they get the ball back in quick, Tango fires back to first, the ball gets dropped. And Burrell going to get back to first after they tried to get her in a pickle and got lucky and got slid back in head first into first base, but an RBI single by Burrell makes the score 5-1 Tusky Valley.
And Burrell's going to come out of base here. We got a
Brooklyn Minifield steps in and runs for Burrell, a courtesy runner, of course, for the catcher. You can do that as many times as you want, as well as the pitcher in high school softball. Now, if you do it for a different player, you can only do that for that player once, and that player can re-enter. But catchers and pitchers are unlimited. Now the first pitch. Swung on and driven out to left field. That ball is way high up there. And that is gone. A home run. Emma Matthews shoots one out of here to left field to make it 7-1 Tusky Valley.
Man, it's amazing again that just Garaway had just that one crack left open, and Tusky Valley doing a great job of taking advantage.
So a 2-run home run for Emma Matthews gets the Lady Trojans a 7-1 lead. And that's going to bring us back to the top of the order, and Callie Stutz, the center fielder. She's yet to have an official at bat here today. She's walked both times.
That's what makes this Tusky Valley team so tough. They just got power from the top hitter down to number 9, and again, displaying it throughout the lineup today.
The team came in to the game. It's crazy. Their team batting average is .367. They've hit 19 home runs on the season. Now 21 home runs on the season after the 2 hit today. Count now 2 balls and no strikes to Stutz. Ellie Wallach on deck for the Lady Trojans. Inside corner, strike number 1. 2 balls and 1 strike. 5 runs in here in the top of the 3rd inning. 7-1, Tusky Valley leads the Garaway Lady Pirates. Outside corner, strike number 2. Runs the count even now at 2 balls and 2 strikes. And now the break-even pitch. Inside corner, strike 3 and out number 3, but 5 runs in, and after 2.5, 7-1 Tusky Valley. Back after this with Big Z Sports.
Are you ready to make a difference in a young person's life? Big Brothers Big Sisters of East Central Ohio has 88 children waiting for a mentor. As a mentor, you will spend as little as 4 hours a month with your little, guiding them, listening, and helping them discover their full potential. Your time and your kindness can change the course of their future. By becoming a Big, you're not just volunteering, you're defending the potential of a child, giving them an opportunity to dream big and reach higher. Visit www.bigs4kids.com to sign up and help us make sure that no child has to wait. Big Brothers Big Sisters of East Central Ohio. Defend the potential and become a Big today.
The Sarchone name has always been known for truck sales, and once you see our inventory, you'll understand why. At Sarchone Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Dalton, you'll find the largest selection of new trucks and SUVs in the area. Shop our inventory at sarchonecdjr.com or stop in and visit us on the corner of Route 30 and Route 94 in Dalton. Sarchone Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram. Get your own at Sarchone.
Dumont Sporting Goods in Dover and Canton has just what you're looking for, so your athlete has the best gear for the sports they play. Dumont's has a large apparel selection and can handle your customized screen printing as well as embroidery for your team or business. For sporting goods and for all your apparel needs, Dumont Sporting Goods in Dover and Canton has everything you want to play and look your best.
Welcome back to the Hill in Sugar Creek. Joe Geckler, Aaron Stump. 7-1, Tusky Valley leads the Lady Pirates of Garaway in the bottom of the third inning. As True Tango going to step in. She doubled and scored the lone run for the Pirates here today. Ground ball to third base, fielded by Wallach on to first. And she is going to get her by a half a step. Wallach threw out Tango there at first base. One pitch and one out.
Said it ended up going high there, and everybody could hear all the Tusky Valley Trojans kind of, and doing a nice job there. J.J. Walls going climb the ladder to get that one for the first out.
Wallace looked over at Ellie and said, hey, lower it down here a little bit. Get it right here. Audrey Miller steps in for the Lady Pirates. Takes one outside for ball number one. Miller struck out her first time. 0 for 1 on the day. Krista Miller on deck for the Lady Pirates. Now the 1-0. Outside corner, strike number one. Reichman painting that outside corner today. Reichman gets her call, looks down at the wristband, now fires the 1-1. It'll be off the turf for ball number two. 2 balls and 1 strike. Coming up, our Dumont Sporting Goods postgame show and our McInturf Realty player of the game, but still several innings of softball yet to come. Now the 2-1. Outside for ball number 3. 3 balls and 1 strike. And, of course, the ladies will enjoy some ice-cold chocolate milk thanks to the Tuscarawas County Dairy Farmers and Bueller's today after the game. We appreciate that. And maybe we could slide one in our pocket here on our way home.
Definitely.
Outside corner, strike number 2, and that runs the count full now at 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Something when we do softball here, I always hear that sound, and then I don't know if it sounds like a baseball hitting a mat. What's your gun range out here in center field? Yeah. They're like, oh, there are some guys out there.
Swing and a miss, strike 3, and out number 2 here in the bottom of the third inning as Miller goes down swinging. For out number 2, brings in number 7, Krista Miller, the center fielder. She had an RBI double her first time up. Now 14 RBIs on the season for Miller.
5th strikeout for Brennan Reichman there.
Outside for ball number 1. I have 6.
Did I lie to you then?
I don't think you lied to me.
2, 3,
Maybe
4,
it's your Michigan State
5,
math not adding up right. There.
As painful as this is to say, Joe, you are right. And that is painful.
Ball outside for 2 balls and no strikes. I had to get digging. I'm sorry. I'm not going to dig on any high schools. I'll dig on a college. Now the 2-0 from Reichman. Fouled down the right field line and out of play for strike number 1. Where did you go to high school?
Frankenmuth High School up in
Indiana.
Michigan.
Oh, Michigan. Okay,
Indiana.
all right.
Some of our audience probably been up there touring up there.
You know, I've actually heard of Frankenmuth, and here's why.
It's either Christmas or chicken.
No, it was my parents. That's where they went on their honeymoon.
Did they really?
Yeah, long time ago. Fouled out of play. And actually, you were probably living in Frankenmuth when they were there because you are older than me, and they and they haven't been married as long as you've been around. Now the 2-2 pitch from Reichman. Swung on and driven out to right field. The right fielder coming on, misses it, overplays it. As Miller touches first, now touches second, runs on to third, slides into third. Another big hit there by Krista Miller. She gets all the way around to third base, and Stumpy, you're my official scorekeeper here. What are you going to call that one?
Well, I think we got to give that one an air. I think it was that sun. I think that one just went right into the sun, and you could see the right fielder there, Emma Matthews, kind of squabbling around there trying to get around that thing. She was right there, but I think the sun. But I think we got to give her an air on that one.
So an E9 on the play as Miller on third now with 2 outs. Outside corner, Nadia Pope steps in, a designated player today. She reached on a fielder's choice. She is batting for the catcher, Sophia Connor. Pope came into the game with 6 home runs, 24 RBIs for the cleanup hitter. Swing and a miss. Runs the count to no balls and 2 strikes.
Tell you what, for Krista Miller, that's her second hard hit, man.
Yeah.
I tell you what, first one a hard hit to left field, this one right to right field, but both of them just rockets.
You get the bat on the ball of a fastball from Brendan Reichman, it's going to go. Now the 0-2 pitch. In off the turf for ball number 1. That's the key thing, though, is you got to get the bat on one of her fastballs. And if you do, then guess what? It's going to be a solid hit because Reichman brings it into the upper 60s. Not sure she's touching 70 yet, but, she's in the upper 60s very consistently.
If I'm in that box, it's looking 80.
Oh, 100. Swing and a miss for strike 3 and out number 3. And after 3, 7-1 Tusky Valley. Back after this with Big Z Sports.
As a parent, a high school sports season can be exhausting. From traveling to games, eating on the run, getting to bed late, and still working your 9 to 5. After all that, you need to unwind. And there is no better way to do that than at one of the 10 lakes operated by the Muskingum Watershed Conservancy District. The opportunities are endless with things to do, plus the option of primitive tent camping or treating yourself to glamping in one of their cabins. See all the Muskingum Watershed offers by finding them at mwcd.org.
Are you ready for a spring home refresh? Don't miss the buy one get one free paint sale on best look interior and exterior paint at Keim Home Center and Keim Mount Hope Hardware, happening April 28th through May 4th. Whether you're updating your bathroom or finishing your next project, a fresh coat of paint can make all the difference. Visit us at Keim to explore your color options, bring your vision to life, and save during the BOGO Paint Sale April 28th through May 4th at Keim Home Center in Charm and Keim Mount Hope Hardware.
Top of the 4th inning, 7-1. Tusky Valley leads the Garaway Lady Pirates. Going to have 2, 3, and 4 for the Lady Trojans. Wallach, Wallace, and Reichman lead for the Lady Trojans, leading 7-1. Joe Geckler, Aaron Stump in our Hartzler's Quality Housing Mobile Studios. Big thanks to our sponsors, the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency, the Keim Company, and Right Mark Roofing.
Tell you what, we got some coverage coming up too with some other sports here too, don't
we? We do. There's another game going on WJER Big Z Sports, and they're covering the Strasburg and Dover softball game at Firestone Park in Akron tonight. That game is over on our still on our Big Z Sports YouTube channel. And, of course, tomorrow night we'll have the Dave Bell Invite and track. Wallach grounds and slips out of the box, and she is going to be out as she steps and slips coming out of the box. So she grounds out 5-3 on the play.
She's got those wheels moving too fast for her right there.
She does. That's going to bring in J.J. Wallace, the first baseman.
Yeah, it's kind of neat. I think was last year the first year Z Sports did track? I think
it was.
It was, and they've done several. They got that one Friday. They got the Thrill-N-Zor Villa the following week.
Are you the PA guy for that?
I am the PA guy for the Thrill-N-Zor Villa. That's a fun meet.
I may have to sneak out and listen to you a little bit.
He'd come up there and help me.
I don't know. I can't compete with the golden tones of Aaron Stump. I can't do that. My voice cracks on me once in a while when I get excited during a game. I can't do that. You get excited all the time. Now the 1-0 pitch to Wallace. Swung on and popped up. Going to get out back behind us for strike number 1. Reichman on deck for the Lady Trojans. But I must say you do a heck of a job whenever we do a sporting event that you're on the PA. Man, it's so fun to listen to you.
Appreciate it. It's a lot of fun here. We got Nick and Shannon on the track mates. They do a great job for us.
They do. Inside for ball number 2. 2 balls and 1 strike. Yeah, the Dave Bell Invite is tomorrow night down at Indian Valley. And then on Saturday we have more softball for you. Going to have Conotton Valley at New Philadelphia. So that'll be a Big Z Sports presentation as well, as that ball goes inside for 3 balls and 1 strike.
That should be another good game. Again, just so blessed to have such great athletes around this area right now in Z Country right now. And, again, just a fun time to cover, softball, baseball, track right now this time of the year. Just a lot of fun.
Outside for ball number 4. And a walk to Wallace brings in the pitcher, Brendan Reichman, who is 1 for 1 on the day with 2 RBIs, 2 runs scored, and, of course, that bomb back in the first inning to get the Lady Trojans on the board. She's fighting for that shirt. She wants that shirt again. We gave it to her on Saturday.
Yeah.
And she's like, you know what, I'm doing it in the circle, and I'm doing it at the plate today. Reichman's competing to try to get that shirt at the end of the game in our Dumont Sporting Goods postgame show. Just on that one and fouled it back to the screen now. No balls and 1 strike.
I'm proud of you, Joe. Now, that ball wasn't going to hit you, but there was absolutely no flinch on that one, man.
Not at all.
Dang.
Did not flinch one single bit.
There's mid-season form right there.
That is, finally. Halfway through, 3/4 of the way through the season. Strike on the inside corner. They fire down to first as Reichman now in the hole. No balls and 2 strikes. The Ohio State commit. Going to go to Columbus. Only a junior, so they get her the rest of this year and next year. So as you can see her batting helmet, if you can see it on the screen, she has Ohio State on the back, the block O on the one side, and she's all Ohio Stated up. Swing and driven down the left field line and foul. Count remains at no balls and 2 strikes.
So you're saying I got a year to change her mind? Is that what you're saying?
I don't think you're going to change her mind.
Just made that helmet ugly.
Why? What are you talking? Because it doesn't have that horrible green color?
There's a big old 0 on it.
What's that mean? It's a block O. That means nobody can beat them. It's going to be high for ball number 1. Reichman going to join another local talented pitcher from Dover, Jenna Malk.
She's had quite a freshman year.
Yes, she has. She graduated early and still should be a senior in high school, but she went on to Columbus early and has already pitched a no-hitter. Swung on and fouled off back behind us. Count remains at 1 ball and 2 strikes. Can you imagine going Malk and Reichman back-to-back days or in a doubleheader? It's going to be a pretty talented pitching room down in Columbus here in a couple of years.
And just another example of the type of athletes we have around here, and just so blessed to watch season after season.
And now the 1-2 pitch from to Reichman. Swung on and out in front of it as Reichman pops it up behind us. Nice catch there by the fan behind the screen. Barehanded catch.
Barehanded catch and right back in. That's impressive.
Catches, fires it right back in, and count remains at 1 ball and 2 strikes.
Yeah, like nothing to it either.
Reichman digs in. Now the 1-2. Swung on and swing there. There's a second baseman, feels it. And it's in and out of the glove of the first baseman as Wallace gets on to third base. Brendan Reichman hustles out down the line and gets on first. What are you going to give that one, Mr.
We got to give her an error on that one. Again, Reichman doing a great job of hustling down the line, but I think she'd have been out if good Clea Glazer was able to squeeze the glove on that one.
Yeah, Clea Glazer let it pop out of the glove for an error on her. So runner on first and third now is going to bring in Aaliyah Orvisky. I have Aaliyah getting on last time, but I have her scoring. What do you have her doing? I didn't mark what down.
Fielder's choice.
Fielder's choice.
That went to third unassisted, and that was fired then over the first baseman's head.
Yep. So Orvisky steps in on the day, 0 for 1 officially with a run scored and a walk. Now the first pitch squares the bunt and bunts it foul. Does Orvisky for strike number 1.
Yeah, I think that's one of the things the Tusky Valley coaching staff will be working on here the next couple weeks is the bunting. Tusky Valley just having a little difficulties right now getting those down and players advanced.
Going to be high for ball number 1 to Orvisky. 1 ball and 1 strike now.
Now, a lot of that has to do with Annabelle King and her pitching right now. She's doing a nice job. Like I said, only a freshman. We're going to be talking about her a lot here the next several years.
We will for sure as King now delivers the 1-1. Bunts it down the third base line, looks the runner back, fires to first, and that's going to be, call it out there at first. So the second out of the inning goes 5-3. And that's going to bring in number 7, Ava Beatty. Had a 2-run double her last time up.
That was a great play by Kayla Miller right there. Did a great job fielding it. And if she would have thrown it to first right away, I think they would have gotten home there. But she did a great job looking her back and still getting that out at first for a second out of this inning.
Swing and a miss by Ava Beatty for strike number 1.
Sophia's bound and determined to get one of those again. First time she's been able to throw it down to third, but man, right on the mark right there. Doing a nice job of forcing the Trojans to stay close to the base.
Sophia told me in the pregame she's going to gun one of them tonight. She's going to get her one. Well, she told me she's pretty confident she's going to get one.
She's able to, there's no doubt.
Swung on and fouled back. That stays back behind us. No balls and 2 strikes now to Beatty. Morgan Wright on deck for the Lady Trojans, who lead 7-1 here, top of the 4th inning with 2 outs. Beatty on the day, 1 for 2. Now the 0-2 outside for ball number 1. Turned out to be a pretty nice evening, Aaron.
Perfect. Sun's out, light breeze, keeping the skeeters down.
Now the 1-2 going to be grounded to third, fielded by Miller, on to first for out number 3. And after 3.5, 7-1, Tusky Valley leads Garaway. Back after this with Big Z Sports.
Every day begins with purpose. Every job begins with precision. At Rightmark Roofing, we don't just install roofs. We build trust and forge relationships. We understand that your roof is more than just materials. It's protection. It's peace of mind. That's why we use high-quality products and expert craftsmanship. With a sharp focus, our team is always ready to hit the mark. Call Rightmark Roofing. Let's build a future that stands strong.
Hi, I'm Zach Motice with the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency. For all your auto, home, farm, and business insurance needs, contact our team at the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency or stop in and see us at one of our 3 locations in downtown New Philadelphia, Sugar Creek, or in Strasburg, providing excellent service to the Tuscarawas Valley since 1885. Everyone here at the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency would like to wish all area athletes good luck this season.
Wood Electric has been trusted with all of your electrical needs for over 30 years. They are the place to call for residential, commercial, and industrial work. Wood Electric is available 24 hours a day and ready to help with any electrical problem, outage, or installation. Wood Electric, serving Tuscarawas County and beyond since 1988. Like Wood Electric on Facebook or find them online at woodelectric.net.
Bottom of the 4th inning, 7-1. Tusky Valley leads the Lady Pirates of Garaway. Going to have 5, 6, and 7. Kayla Miller, Kylie LaCroix, and Annabelle King, your first 3 up for the Lady Pirates here in the bottom of the 4th, who trail 7-1. Reichman gets her sign, now delivers. Swing and a miss for strike number 1. Big thanks to our sponsors today, our presenting sponsors, the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency, the Kime Company, and Rightmark Roofing. Joe Geckler, Aaron Stump, and the Hartzler's Quality Housing Mobile Studios.
Hey, for the Pirates right now, just got to take a deep breath right now. You don't have a 6-run home run right now, so just getting them on base right now and moving them around, getting some timely hits here. It's what you want to do if you're the Pirates.
So Kayla Miller with a healthy swing at the last pitch. Comes up empty, no balls and 2 strikes. And now the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the rise ball for strike number 3 and out number 1 here in the bottom of the 4th inning. Going to bring up number 17, Kylie LaCroix. She struck out her first time up, 0 for 1 on the day. Came into the game batting .357 on the season with 3 bombs and 12 RBIs. Now the first pitch to LaCroix. Outside corner, strike number 1.
I think they're blowing that popcorn smell out the concession stand here. Just got a whiff of.
I know. I just smelled that the first time, and I'm like, "Ooh, that smells really good."
Tell you what, we got to give props to all these high school volunteers, though, that make this happen right now and allow these kids to play the game they love.
Absolutely, and you can't do it without volunteers or sponsors or anything for high school sports. It doesn't matter whether it be on the radio or just out here to play. You need volunteers. The umpires are out here giving up their evenings and making things happen. Now the 1-1 pitch. Outside corner, strike number 2. 1 ball and 2 strikes to Kylie LaCroix.
I'm sure all the booster clubs are looking for volunteers, so if you got a desire to get active with your community, that's a great place to start.
Swing and a miss on the changeup as LaCroix goes down swinging for out number 2 here in the bottom of the 4th inning. Going to bring him number 24, Annabelle King. She's 0 for 1 on the day with a strikeout. It's 9 strikeouts now for Reichman on the day. As King steps in, again, she struck out her first at bat here today. Now the first pitch to King. Outside corner, strike number 1.
Yeah, again, that's 3 strikeouts in a row going back to the 3rd inning as well.
Clea Glazier on deck for the Lady Pirates. Just outside for ball number 1. Try to get you a score of the Strasburg-Dover game if we can find one here.
Tell you, the quality of both of these teams, you can tell why they're on the top part of the softball coaches polls this year.
Foul ball makes the count now at 1 ball and 2 strikes.
Tusky Valley currently rated 7th in Division 5, and Garaway rated number 2 in Division 6. Again, 2 very, very quality softball teams. Potential to make some deep runs in this year's tournament.
Swing and a miss for strikeout number 3 of the inning and number 10 on the day. And after 4, 7-1, Tusky Valley leads Garaway. Back after this with Big Z Sports.
If you're planning a major concrete project, you need the help of Stocker Concrete Company. From precast concrete products to ready-mix concrete, sand, gravel, limestone, and concrete block, the professionals at Stocker Concrete can help you get started and keep you on the path to completion using the best materials you can find. Stocker Concrete is the concrete material provider you can count on. See them at 7574 Route 36, Janaden Hutton, or call 740-254-4626.
Visit Sugar Valley Meats in Sugar Creek for the freshest, locally raised beef, pork, and chicken. Enjoy freshly cured and smoked meats from the Sugar Valley Smokehouse, along with bologna, hot dogs, jerkies, and more. They can custom cut your order, and all meats are dressed on site, all with everyday low prices. Take the short drive to Sugar Valley Meats, State Route 39 to Dutch Valley Drive. Turn right and go a quarter of a mile. Sugar Valley Meats, celebrating 35 years of fresh, farm-raised local meats, and proud supporters of the Garaway Pirates.
Cush Financial Group has been proudly serving the community's financial needs for over 35 years. The team at Cush Financial follows an industry-leading service model with a unique approach and fiduciary responsibilities associated with their board-certified financial planner. With over 75 years of combined experience, the advisors at Cush Financial Group are here to help you achieve your financial goals. Contact their office at 330-308-8700 or visit their website at cushfinancial.com to see about scheduling your free consultation today. Securities and investment advisory services offered through Independence Capital Company Incorporated, member FINRA SIPC.
7, 8, and 9 here in the top of the 5th inning for the Tusky Valley Lady Trojans as Morgan Wright takes strike number 1. 7-1 here, top of the 5th. Other game going on in our area, actually in a weather delay, as Strasburg and Dover playing at Firestone Stadium in Akron in a weather delay. Ball's going to be hit back to King in the circle. She gets out number 1, 1-3 on the putout. Going to bring in Hallie Burrell, the catcher for the Lady Trojans.
It's the second time Morgan is grounded out to the pitcher.
So Burrell on the day. 2 for 2 with an RBI and a run scored. Outside corner, strike number 1.
Hallie had an RBI last time on her single in the 3rd inning.
Emma Matthews on deck for the Lady Trojans. Then back to the top of the order. Swing and a miss. Count now, no balls and 2 strikes.
Two for 2 for 2 singles tonight for Hallie.
Down the right field line and out of play. The count remains at no balls and 2 strikes. You can hear Sophia Connor in the background hollering, "It's out, it's out, it's out."
So it's pretty close to the concession stand. Maybe I should run over there and go get some.
Grab a bag of popcorn right over there.
Some
I can hold it down while you're
popcorn.
gone. There's nobody in line. The 0-2 off the turf for ball number 1.
Tell you, a lot of happening here on top of the hill tonight. Great to see. Some Little League behind us. And
hold off on that high pitch. 2 balls and 2 strikes. I don't know what's there. I don't know what that'll get you.
What do you want? You want some? Joe's throwing money at me now. All
2
right.
balls and 2 strikes to Hallie Burrell. Swung on and popped up back here to the screen. Connor gives it a look. And it just out of reach as she gives the grunt. She wanted to try to catch that one. Count remains at 2 balls and 2 strikes.
That was funny.
That was a short fence. She may have tried to climb over and catch it.
I was kind of wondering about it. Her teammates giving her some grief why she did climb up there and grab it. That was legitimately 6 feet out of the fence. So, yeah, good hustle there, Sophia.
Now the 2-2 pitch, changeup. Got Burrell out in front for strikeout. And out number 2 here at the top of the 5th.
I tell you, give Annabelle King a lot of props out there. Again, only a freshman, gave up 5 runs the 3rd inning. But again, the last 2 innings just kind of gotten back in their groove right now. And that's not an easy thing to do no matter how old you are. But she's done a great job these last couple innings.
The first pitch is going to be low for ball number 1. 6 strikeouts on the day for Annabelle King. Emma Matthews, steps in. She had a 2-run home run her last time out, a towering blast out to left field. And she struck out her first time. So Matthews digs in. Now King delivers. Swung on. Left field, that's way up there again as a left fielder coming after it, and she makes the catch. Great job out there by Jaylene Jimenez for out number 3, and after 4.5, 7-1, Tusky Valley leads Garaway. Back after this with Big Z Sports.
At Hartson's Quality Housing, we believe a home is where families grow, memories are made, and futures are built. For 47 years, we've stood by the values that matter most: honesty, trust, and a commitment to our community. Our goal is to provide affordable, reliable housing solutions. We don't just build homes, we invest in the future by supporting local student athletes and the schools that shape tomorrow's leaders. Whether it's on the field or in the classroom, we're proud to stand with our youth and the families who cheer them on. Hartzler's Quality Housing, built on trust, committed to community.
When it comes to protecting what matters most, trust the team at Grandview Exterior Systems. Established in 2016, they specialize in commercial, industrial, and residential roofing, handling everything from repairs and replacements to full restorations and ongoing maintenance. At Grandview Exterior Systems, their mission is simple: create peace of mind for every client while setting the standard for safety, quality, and efficiency in construction. Visit them at 2230 Township Road 415 in Dundee. Call 330-275-1807 or learn more at GrandviewExteriorSystems.com. Grandview Exterior Systems. They have you and your roof covered.
PAC Drilling, a family-owned and operated company since 2005 in Bolivar, takes pride in being an economic oil and gas drilling company. PAC's objective is to contribute to American energy independence through profitable development, operation, and marketing of oil and natural gas wells. PAC also employs operating technicians to oversee each and every well drilled to maximize its productivity and longevity. Contact PAC Drilling at pacdrilling.com.
Back on the hill in Sugar Creek, Joe Geckler, Aaron Stump Bottom of the 5th inning, 7-1. Tusky Valley leads the Garaway Lady Pirates. Big thanks to our presenting sponsors, the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency, the Kime Company, and Right Mark Roofing. Joe Geckler and Aaron Stump in our Hartsource Quality Housing Mobile Studios. We're going to have 8, 9, and 1 for the Lady Pirates. Down 6 runs. A lot of softball to be played here as Glazier steps in. First pitch going to be lying down the right field line, but foul.
Little Leaguer's going to have to grab that one for us.
Absolutely. They got some Little League baseball going on. Probably coach pitch. I don't know. Maybe it is kid pitch.
Tell you, there is a lot of action going on. But this is great to see all these kids up here.
Now the 0-1. Swing and a miss for strike number 2. No balls and 2 strikes to Clay Glazier. Came into the game batting .286 with 7 RBIs, a senior for the Lady Pirates. And now the 0-2. Swing and a miss for strike 3 and out number 1 here in the bottom of the 5th inning. Going to bring in Jaylene Jimenez. She struck out her first time up back in the 2nd inning.
Always so much going on in these senior lives right now between sports and proms and honor societies and school graduations, and really give these athletes a lot of credit for keeping their head in the game and playing these games.
Absolutely. Swing and a miss by Jimenez. She's in the hole now. No balls and 1 strike. On deck, True Tango. An all name team. Is that we're gonna say that. Fouled off. Back behind us for strike number 2. 7-1. Tusky Valley leads the Garaway Lady Pirates. The bottom of the 5th inning here on the hill in Sugar Creek. Swung on and fouled at the plate. Count remains at no balls and 2 strikes. Had a fun conversation earlier in the day to, it's always called the hill during football season. But I reached out to a couple people and said, hey, is the baseball diamond and the softball diamond, is it the hill too? And I had a couple saying, no, it's not the hill. A couple saying, yes, it is the hill. So swing and a miss for strike 3 and out number 2 here in the bottom of the 5th inning.
Probably your football related said no, your softball and baseball, yes?
Yeah, pretty much. And technically it's called Burke Wentz Park up here. So, but I still like calling it the hill as True Tango steps in. She was 1 pitch out the last time up and off the turf for ball number 1. Again, another thoughts and prayers out to the Tango family. Her grandma Betty in hospice care, and thoughts and prayers to the family as they're dealing with tough times right now, but Tango takes a strike. And, of course, the family and Betty's actually watching us today, and we
again, just another great example of what our sponsors allow us to do.
Absolutely.
So, I mean, Betty, again, prayers are with you, and like I said, we're all thinking of you. But again, our sponsors allow us to do this and watch, and that's just an awesome blessing for us.
For sure. I got to talk to True a little bit before the game and told her we're all thinking about her and the family. She's in the hole now at 1 ball and 2 strikes. Had a nice double her first time up. Swung on and fouled off back behind us. Count remains at 1 ball and 2 strikes.
Joe, this pen you gave me tonight's dying on me, dude.
I'm sorry. That's why I asked for yours.
Yeah.
I knew it was dying. I said, yours is going to do good. Actually, I grabbed the wrong one from work, and I had one, and I had a brand new one, and I left it at work, and I had that one in my bag. So
It's fading.
Now the 1-2 pitch. Tango lays off now at 2 balls and 2 strikes.
We got a celebrity standing
We
right
do.
next to
It
you,
is
man.
a celebrity.
Man, all of a sudden the shade came in.
I
I'm
know,
like, what's
right?
going on here, man? This big guy comes in here with this Bengals jersey like he's ready for draft day or
I know,
something.
right? Draft day. The Bengals ain't draft tonight. 2-2 pitch swung on and lined over the third baseman's head and down the left field line. That's Tango's 2nd hit of the day. 2 for 3 on the day as True Tango now brings in number 12, Audrey Miller. She struck out both times up.
All right, come here, man. Come on, sit right here.
All right. Well, what are we going to do here?
You're going to do one with your dad here.
Oh, wow. Braden going to step in and get a little time on the microphone as Audrey Miller, as my son Braden going to join me here for third of an inning and see what we can get done here. Father-son combo is Braden, newly enrolled Garaway student.
Yep. Been a great time over there so far.
So Audrey Miller, a classmate of yours, a junior, just like you are. Actually, nope, Audrey's not going to bat. That's going to be a pinch hitter for Audrey, and that looks like it's number 20. That's going to be Keaton Yoder. She's a sophomore. Going to come in and bat for Audrey Miller.
Been a good game so far.
It's been a real good game. The offense for Tusky Valley, 2 big home runs. Brennan Reichman with 1 for the Lady Trojans, and of course Emma Matthews with a home run as well. But Reichman getting it done in the circle today is 11 strikeouts already through 4 2/3 innings. Now Keaton Yoder steps in for the Lady Pirates. Reichman gets her sign and delivers. Swing and a miss for strike number 1. Tango retreats back to first base.
Good pitch right there by the junior.
And now the 0-1 pitch to Yoder. Strike, it pops out of the glove as Tango runs down to second. Take a big wide turn and retreats back, but 2 strikes on Keaton Yoder, the pinch hitter for Audrey Miller. Heads up base running there by True Tango. No balls and 2 strikes now to Keaton Yoder. And now the 0-2 pitch. Strike 3 called on the outside corner, and that's going to do it for the 5th inning. And after 5, 7-1, Tusky Valley leads Garaway. Back after this with Big Z Sports.
If there's a new driver in the house, the East Central Ohio Educational Service Center is ready to help them hit the road with confidence. Through the Drive to Succeed Scholarship, eligible Ohio teens under 21 may qualify for funding to cover driver education, making it easier to get started. With flexible online learning and in-car training options, ECO ESC Driver Services helps students build skills for the road and beyond. Don't wait, start driving toward your future today. To learn more or apply, visit drivetosucceed.org or contact Trudy Lewis at trudy.lewis@ecoesc.org.
Hi, this is Jan McInturf. The past 30 years, the residents in and around the Tuscarawas County have made the call to the realtors and staff of McInturf Realty for buying and selling of residential and commercial properties. We truly live in a great community, and in all of those communities, there is nothing better than high school sports. For myself and all the agents and staff at McInturf Realty, we would like to wish all the area athletes good luck this season. And make the call to McInturf Realty, 330-364-SOLD, or find us online at McInturfRealty.net.
Back on the hill in Sugar Creek, Joe Geckler with my son Braden with the Big Z Sports presentation of Tusky Valley and Garaway. 7-1, Tusky Valley leads here in the top of the 6th inning. Big thanks to our presenting sponsors, the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency, the Kime Company, and Right Mark Roofing. We're in our Hartzler's Quality Housing mobile studios. We're going to have 1, 2, and 3 for the Lady Trojans. Stutz, Wallach, and Wallace, the first 3 up here for Tusky Valley. Stutz on the day, 0 for 1 officially, 2 walks on the day. Takes the first pitch right over the heart of the plate for strike number 1.
Good pitch right there from number 24.
Annabelle King, the pitcher for the Garaway Pirates, only a freshman. And now the 0-1. Be low and inside for ball number 1. 1 ball and 1 strike. Obviously, the NFL draft, you're decked out tonight, Braden, in the Bengals attire. Of course, we're Bengals fans. So Bengals traded away their pick last week, so no pick here tonight. But we'll see what happens. Swing and a miss there by Callie Stutz. Now in the hole, 1 ball and 2 strikes.
It was nice during my study hall today in 9th period. I had nobody in there. Domer wasn't at school. Mitchell Tatro wasn't at school, so just me, and I decided to watch draft day on my Chromebook. And
ground ball up the middle, fielded by Tango on to first for out number 1. Nice play there by True Tango to get the runner at first, and that's going to bring in the junior third baseman for the Tusky Valley Lady Trojans, number 3, Ellie Wallach. So you weren't studying in a study hall, you were watching TV.
Nope.
So you're telling on yourself.
Yep.
Interesting. Interesting. Wallach steps in, batting, came into the game batting .500 on the season. First pitch is going to be popped up on the right side, going to be called off by the second baseman and caught by the second baseman, Audrey Miller, for out number 2. 1 pitch and out number 2 there in the top of the 6th inning. Going to bring in the first baseman, J.J. Wallace. She is 0 for 1 on the day officially, 2 walks. Annabelle King doing a nice job in the circle today for the Lady Pirates. Now the first pitch to Wallace. Going to be high for ball number 1. I'll ask you a Browns-related question since we probably has some Browns fans listening. Who do you think the Browns will take at number 6?
It depends on who the first 5 people take. I think that a great option is to, if you know this reference, you'll obviously know the movie. Trade it to the Seahawks for the 3 picks that they traded earlier in the day.
Yeah, well, we can see if draft day comes to fruition for the Browns here today. And 6 and number 24, I believe they have the two picks in the first round.
Yeah.
Just outside for ball number 3. 3 balls and no strikes.
On real talk, though, I think that the best thing for them to do is draft either a wide receiver because they really need it, because Jerry Jeudy obviously has decreased over the years that he's played for the Browns, and they need somebody that can be that number 1 wide receiver.
So a receiver, says Braden, that's what the Browns need, and I'd like to see Carnell Tate maybe for the Ohio State Buckeyes land in Cleveland. Inside corner, strike number 2, runs the count even or full now at 3 balls and 2 strikes. 2 outs here, top of the 6th inning, 7-1. Tusky Valley leads the Garaway Lady Pirates. Brendan Reichman on deck for the Lady Trojans. Now the payoff pitch.
Great
Inside
pitch.
corner, strike 3, and out number 3 there. And after 5.5, 7-1, Tusky Valley leads. Back after this with Big Z Sports.
Every game begins with a spark. Athletes stepping onto the court, families filling the stands, and communities coming together. At Niedenthal & Company, their belief is that this spirit is what makes our communities such special places to live and grow. To all athletes in Tuscarawas, Holmes, Wayne, and Stark counties, your dedication inspires us all. Keep pushing, keep believing, and know your communities are behind you every step of the way. Niedenthal & Company wishes all athletes competing the best of luck this season.
Hey, all you Guardians and Indians fans. This is 1980 American League Rookie of the Year, Joe Charbonneau. I will be at Shenanigans in Dover, April 11th from 1 to 3 for a meet and greet, courtesy of the Tuscarawas County Brownsbacker T-County Boxing Academy and Shenanigans Bar and Grill. Check out Tuscarawas County Brownsbackers Facebook page for details. Hope to see you there.
The Tuscarawas County dairy farmers want you to know that low-fat chocolate milk is a great choice for student athletes and hard workers. It provides the nutrition needed after practices, games, or a hard day at work, and it tastes great. Low-fat chocolate milk is packed with carbohydrates for energy, proteins to repair muscles, fluids to rehydrate, plus vitamins and minerals to help build strong bones and bodies. It's the official beverage of the Ohio High School Athletic Association. Tuscarawas County dairy farmers. Farms, family, food.
Welcome back to the Hill in Sugar Creek. Joe Geckler, Aaron Stump joins me back at the table here.
Jeez, I tell you what,
thanks for letting Braden step in there. I know you had to go get your popcorn. So.
Called in the back of the reliever, man. He did a great job.
The lefty, he called the lefty out of the bullpen, right?
Tell you what. Yeah. Even wearing that Bengals jersey, he did good.
That was fun doing an inning and a third with my son Braden, who's in actually Pirate Media here with the Garaway Pirates, so getting some experience. Outside corner.
Is he in Pirates Media?
He is.
You can tell.
Yeah. So Krista Miller steps in, Nadia Pope, and Kayla Miller, the first 3 to bat here in the bottom of the 6th inning. The 0-1 pitch from Reichman. She held off. One ball and 1 strike now. Big thanks to our add-on sponsors today. Again, Sugar Valley Meats here in Sugar Creek, one of my favorite places to go for some grilling out food and meats, and outside for ball number 2. That's Sugar Valley Meats here in Sugar Creek. I know Stumpy's going to try to get there before they close, which I don't think he's going to make it. So
sitting here anxiously right now, like, come on, let's go. Pitch, let's go.
Now the 2-1 outside for ball number 3. 3 balls and 1 strike.
Thankfully, we got some good chocolate milk. Hopefully, we get to acquire one or two here after the game.
I have a secret agent to maybe go get us one before the game's over with. Now the 3-1 pitch. Going to be low for ball 4, and that's going to be a walk to Krista Miller, and brings up number 25, Nadia Pope, your designated player. Batting for Sophia Connor here today.
Little life in the Pirates bench here again.
So Pope has some pop in that bat. Comes into the game batting 500, 6 home runs, 24 RBIs.
I like how you did that. Pope has pop.
Pope has pop.
That's
Update from Shannon All Night Long Thomas. The other game, Strasburg and Dover, that Big Z Sports will have tonight. Still in a weather delay up in Canton, or actually in Akron at Firestone Stadium. Now Pope takes the first pitch from Reichman for a strike.
Tell you, that's the pitch that Brendan Reichman has. That is dangerous. Wow, she comes with that heat, and she can throw it.
That made me flinch. That ball back to the backstop here, out of the glove of Hallie Burrell, gets the runner on to second. That literally was right in front of my face. I know it's not going to hit me, but it's just human nature.
Back to preseason for him again, Joe. Back to preseason for him. Man, tell you, about fell off the chair.
I did. I'm like, whoa, what's going on here?
Yeah, I really hope you people at home got to see that.
Strike on the outside corner. 1 ball and 2 strikes to Pope. Runner on second is Krista Miller after the walk. Now the 1-2. Driven into center field. That's going to drop for a base hit. They're going to send her from third. Oh, she turns around and goes back. Does Krista Miller. Nice heads-up base running. She was hitting the base hard. And then Dennis Koschmeter said, nope, you need to come on back. We need this run.
That's exactly right, Joe. Again, that out doesn't mean anything right now. You need runs right now, and Callie Stutt's doing a really nice job right there getting that ball in. She fired that thing in. I thought, man, it's going to be close at home. But to your point, right call keeping her at third there.
So Krista Miller's twin. Nope, they're going to have a pinch hitter now. It looks like number 5, Zoe Jump, going to bat for Kayla Miller. Zoe Jump going to come in and bat now for Kayla Miller, who is the twin sister of Krista Miller, the runner on third.
I was going to tell your son, you also got to keep score here when you're doing the color here, but then I forgot you gave us a dead pen.
Yeah, also,
so it didn't matter.
Also, you let me use like he did an inning with me, but he can't multitask yet, so he can barely chew gum and walk at the same time, let alone keep score and talk on the radio. He's still a rookie. He's in rookie ball right now. High school ball at that. Now the first pitch to Jump going to be low for ball number 1.
Dinner is going to be interesting tonight in the Geckler household.
Yes, it will. But so he's not even in rookie ball. He's still technically in high school ball. So only a junior. So he's got a couple years left.
So you're going to go back and watch this and critique it tonight, and then do a scouting report for next game.
Swing and a miss by Jump. As the runner moves on to second, that's Nadia Pope into scoring position. Count 1 ball and 1 strike to Zoe Jump, the pinch hitter for Kayla Miller. Gunshots are
guns are blazing out there right now. I was just going to say the same thing.
1-1 pitch fouled off into the glove of Burrell. Count now 1 ball and 2 strikes. Get a little bit of cloud cover. I don't like to see that, but hey, you know what? We've had a nice night here. We got a little delayed start because of weather in the beginning, but now the 1-2 pitch. Swung on and missed for strike 3 and out number 1 here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Going to bring in number 17, Kylie LaCroix. Guess I didn't see a pinch hitter come in. Nope, that is Kylie stepping into the plate. She struck out both times here today. Now the first pitch. Going to be low for ball number 1. LaCroix came into the game batting .357 with 3 home runs and 12 RBIs on the season. Tusky Valley leads 7-1 over Garaway. Outside corner, strike number 1. I don't know what sounds, so close I thought that was a gunshot again, but that was just a pop of the mitt off that fastball. I'm like, whoa, where'd that own then to hit the glove? And so 1 ball and 1 strike.
We've been talking about Annabelle King and Brendan Reichman a lot, and rightfully so, but give props to both of these catchers as well. Sophia Connor for the Pirates and Hallie Burrell for the Trojans. Both doing a great job behind the plate tonight.
Yep, they always do.
Yeah, so we got to give props to our officials tonight, too. He's called a nice, good strike zone tonight. And
giving us time to run spots.
Good, consistent game.
Fouled back to the screen, runs the count even now at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Getting a little guff from the Garaway coaches each bottom of the innings because I'm running little extra spots and holding them up. And
rightfully so.
I'm being accused of running things here on the hill tonight, which kind of am, but you know. So the 2 balls and 2 strike pitch now to LaCroix. Outside corner, strike 3, and out number 2 here in the bottom of the 6th inning. LaCroix caught looking. Going to bring in Annabelle King.
Going to have a pinch batter here.
So a pinch hitter going to bring in for the Garaway Pirates. That's going to be number 9, Landry Miller, a freshman.
Tell you, Coach Meter here doing a nice job, giving some of these younger ones some really valuable experience right now. You know, how many times you're going to go up against the likes of a Reichman right now. So we've seen a lot of the underclassmen of this Garaway team really step up and give those sparks, and we'll see if she can do it in this situation. I think you said earlier, but the Bengals don't draft tonight, right?
They do not. They traded their first-round pick and got Dexter Lawrence last week from the Giants and gave up their number 10 pick.
What do you think? What's your professional opinion on that?
I like the trade.
Yeah.
The Bengals don't typically do that. I like the trade. They need help on defense. I really wanted Caleb Downs. I didn't think he was going to be there at 10, but Dexter Lawrence, a great pick. Great pickup there for the Bengals. As Landry Miller swings and misses on the first offering from Reichman. Make that the second. I have no balls and 1 strike. Maybe it is 0-2 here. Swing and a miss for strike 3 and out number 3 here in the bottom of the 6th. And after 6, 7-1 Tusky Valley. Back after this with Big Z Sports.
It's never too late to move forward, and Buckeye Career Center Adult Education is here to help. Our Aspire program supports adults building reading, math, and language skills, preparing for the high school equivalency test, or learning English as a second language. Classes are offered in New Philadelphia, Dover, and Berlin, or enroll in the Adult Diploma program, free for Ohioans 18 and older without a high school diploma. Gain industry-recognized credentials and a high school diploma at the same time. Start today at Buckeye Career Center. Visit buckeyecareercenter.org to learn more.
Are you ready to make a difference in a young person's life? Big Brothers Big Sisters of East Central Ohio has 88 children waiting for a mentor. As a mentor, you will spend as little as 4 hours a month with your little, guiding them, listening, and helping them discover their full potential. Your time and your kindness can change the course of their future. By becoming a Big, you're not just volunteering, you're defending the potential of a child, giving them an opportunity to dream big and reach higher. Visit www.bigs4kids.com to sign up and help us make sure that no child has to wait. Big Brothers Big Sisters of East Central Ohio. Defend the potential and become a Big today.
Welcome back to the Hill in Sugar Creek. Joe Geckler and Aaron Stump. Top of the 7th inning, 7-1. Tusky Valley leads the Lady Pirates.
We got Joe trying to start a fight with Sophia Connor back here, man. I'm telling you what, my money's on Sophia.
I think Sophia could take me.
Yeah, I would
pretty
think.
Tough.
Yeah, it's
yelling at her for not catching a ball that was in the other batter's box.
She giving it right back to you, rightfully so.
She did. 4, 5, and 6 for the Lady Trojans. Reichman, Orvisky, and Beatty.
Got a new pitcher here too, Joe.
We do. That's going to be Landry Miller stepping in against Brennan Reichman. Reichman on the day with a home run and a walk. Reached on an error, 2 runs scored for the junior pitcher for the Lady Trojans.
Yeah, another nice game by Annabelle King, and gave up 5 runs there at the 3rd inning. But to be able to come back out there and kind of bear back down and shut them out for a couple innings really says a lot about her pitching and her mentality right now. Only a freshman, and looking forward to her doing some great things here in the near future.
Landry Miller, who took over for King, is also a freshman. Going to be inside for ball number 1 to Brennan Reichman. Reichman, Orvisky, and Beatty here in the top of the 7th inning. The Lady Trojans lead 7-1 over the Lady Pirates of Garaway here on the hill in Sugar Creek. Swung on and shot down the right field line and out of play for strike number 1. Yeah, I'm good with the trade the Bengals made for Dexter Lawrence. Helps out that defensive line. And, you know, like I said, I wanted Caleb Downs. I didn't think he was going to be there at 10, but I was holding out hope for that. But you know what? Bengals did what they feel they needed to. Swing and a miss on the changeup. Had Reichman out in front. 1 ball and 2 strikes now to Reichman.
The drafts to me are just fascinating. Just the different nuances and who's doing what and who's trading what. And just a neat phenomenon, I guess, we get used to in American football sports.
Again, popped up down the right field line. That's going to be out of play. Count remains at 1 ball and 2 strikes. Strasburg-Dover still in a weather delay at Akron Firestone Stadium. That's on our Big Z Sports YouTube channel as well.
That is one thing Mother Nature did bless us tonight. Again, had a little bit of late start tonight. Decided to want to show off its little lightning skills a little longer than usual, but we stayed dry here and ended up being a great night.
Ball popped up. Tango takes charge on the infield, runs up and makes the catch and almost falls face first. And Sophia Connor holds her up off the turf, and out number 1 here in the top of the 7th inning. 7-1, Tusky Valley leads.
That was about a 50-yard sprint she made there. Great athleticism to get that out for the Pirates.
Going to bring in Aaliyah Orvisky. Again, Strasburg and Dover still in a weather delay up in Akron. Orvisky steps in. Takes a strike on the inside corner from Landry Miller. Need to see if we can find out the baseball score across the way here.
Yeah, I think we got a son of yours here. Might be able to go get us that.
Garaway up 3-0 in the top of the 6th inning. Appreciate that. She beat you to it, man. You let a girl beat you.
You set your son running.
I did. He was running, and she just tapped me on the shoulder and said, "Here you go." Line drive into right center field. That's going to get down for a hit. 1 hops off the fence, and that's going to be a stand-up double for Aaliyah Orvisky, with 1 out here in the top of the 7th.
Kylie Croy doing a nice job battling that sun, taking it off the fence, getting it right in right away to keep Orvisky on second. Nice hit there. Again, it just doesn't matter where they're at in the lineup. These Trojans have some big-time hitters.
Yes, they do. They come in, like I said, I believe they're batting upper threes, 367 on the season. 19 home runs, 42 doubles on the year. Obviously, those totals are going to go up after today. But the first pitch to Beatty was low and inside for ball 1 as Sophia Connor are going to try to fire one down to second. And good thing the center fielder out there backing that up, or that could have led to a run.
Good thing the pitcher got out of the way. Shot that thing was coming back to her and fired right over her head.
Connor likes to show off that right arm a little bit.
Did a little ducking there.
She definitely keeps her teammates on her toes.
Like, why are you throwing this back so fast?
Ball gets away. Now the runner takes off for third and gets under the tag. It's going to be a pass ball on the play.
I thought what Orvisky does very well, that is sliding. That is a lost art right now. But she has the perfect model slide going into second there during her double, and right there going to third. It is a perfect slide. She could teach a lot of people that skill.
It's going to be popped up on the infield. I think that's going to get out of play again, and it does.
Just
runs
out of play.
The count to 2 balls and 1 strike to Ava Beatty.
Got some mothers taking cover over their kids over there about there. So save the kids.
Gotta protect the little ones.
Take one for the team.
Again, birthday shout out to Tusky Valley head coach Stacy Martin, celebrating a birthday today. Team trying to get her a win here against the Lady Pirates. Now the 2-1 pitch. Swung on and fouled off back behind us this time. Count even now at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Going to be a blooper in between shortstop and second base in true tango with the athleticism. Out behind second towards right center field, makes the catch for out number 2.
I tell you what, if the Garaway Pirates have an off day during a track meet, True Tango ought to think about joining the sprints.
Yeah, she's pretty quick. She
covered a bunch of the field there.
You know, Coach Wallach could probably use her at wide receiver during the football season.
That's another good point.
First pitch to Morgan Wright, and she did swing, says the first base umpire, Mark Precy. So, no balls and 1 strike. Going to call timeout here. Not sure how Mark was able to see that she swung, but I'll give him the benefit of the doubt.
I do think good call, though.
I
think
agree.
she went. That's the important thing. They got the call right.
Absolutely.
I'm surprised she didn't tap the top of her helmet, though.
I know. She wanted that ABS replay. They'd had to tune into Big Z Sports on YouTube and hit the replay button. And fast forward really quick and see if she swung. We could handle that. We could probably do that for the OHSAA if they wanted. Now the 0-1. Going to be outside for ball number 1. Connor still trying to get her first victim on the base pass today. That's about throw down 36 of the game. She's thrown to third, 4 or 5 times. She's thrown to second once and first, 30 times. Connor yet to get one. She's trying, though. Got to give the girl credit. 1-1 pitch. Swung on and driven out to right field. Right fielder has it, makes the catch for out number 3. And after 6.5, 7-1, Tusky Valley leads Garaway. Back after this with Big Z Sports.
The T-County Boxing Academy is excited to announce the return of their youth boxing for 2026. Registration is now open for interested boys and girls ages 7 to 15. Classes will run Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays from 6:30 to 7:30 p.m. T-County Boxing gives you the option of paying for the classes monthly or per visit, whichever works best for you. To learn more about youth training and all that the T-County Boxing Academy offers, find them on Facebook.
The Sarshone name has always been known for truck sales, and once you see our inventory, you'll understand why. At Sarshone Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Dalton, you'll find the largest selection of new trucks and SUVs in the area. Shop our inventory at sarshonecdjr.com or stop in and visit us on the corner of Route 30 and Route 94 in Dalton. Sarshone Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram. Get your own at Sarshone.
Dumont Sporting Goods in Dover and Canton has just what you're looking for, so your athlete has the best gear for the sports they play. Dumont's has a large apparel selection and can handle your customized screen printing as well as embroidery for your team or business. For sporting goods and for all your apparel needs, Dumont Sporting Goods in Dover and Canton has everything you want to play and look your best.
Welcome back to the Hill in Sugar Creek. Joe Geckler, Aaron Stump. Bottom of the 7th inning, 7-1. Tusky Valley leads the Garaway Lady Pirates.
You know, your son got bit by that bug here, being on the rain. Let me finish up. Finish up here, man.
I heard him.
You better watch it, buddy. There's your replacement right there. You better keep your game high.
I'm grooming my replacement, right?
You better keep it high.
Looks like we're going to have another pinch hitter as Kayla Koblenz is going to bat. She wears 11, bats from the left side. She's going to bat for Kalea Glazier. We have 8, 9, and 1 for the Lady Pirates. They need 6 runs to keep it going here tonight. Bottom of the 7th inning, Brennan Reichman been dealing. Struck out the side last inning. Now she tries to lay a bunt down. A slap bunt does Koblenz for strike number 1.
Shakes her hand like, dang, that hurt. Let's not do that again, Coach.
16 strikeouts on the day for Brennan Reichman. Kayla Koblenz steps in again, down 0-1. Tries to go for it again for strike number 2. Now no balls and 2 strikes.
Almost tried a little slap bunt right there.
She's got some speed coming out of that left-hander's batter's box. Does Koblenz. And she's a freshman. Slaps it down, out of play again. Count remains at no balls and 2 strikes.
Yeah, for those that are able to do that slap bunt left-handed, it is, and they got speed. It is a tough out right now.
I can't do anything left-handed. Now the 0-2 pitch. Bunted down right in between. Wallach feels it, can't get the handle on it, and that's going to be a base hit. Kayla Koblenz put a lot of pressure on the defense there and got a base hit to lead off here at the bottom of the 7th inning.
Well, and he said she's got some wheels on there, and Ellie knew that. Kind of rushed herself a little bit, kind of came up before she had the ball right there, and unable to come up with it and try to make the out at first.
It's going to bring in Jaylene Jimenez. She strokes one down the right field line and just foul for strike number 1. Hey, you mentioned I can't do anything left-handed. Well, the guy to your right is completely left-handed. My son Braden, left-handed all the way around, and I can't do a
that
soul
poor
left-handed.
kid,
I know,
do
right?
everything backwards.
He does. Now the 0-1 pitch, fouled off for strike number 2.
How's this golfing game coming?
It's coming.
I heard.
Yeah,
we were talking about it a little bit ago, and
he's
Dad's putting a lot of pressure on. He says your golf game's good.
I've already moved up to the senior tees, so I can still out-drive him.
Well, you can do that at 30?
No, me?
Yeah.
Yeah, oh yeah.
You can do that at 30?
30 plus
okay.
20, yeah.
Okay.
Swing and a miss, strike 3, and out number 1 here in the bottom of the 7th inning.
95% of the time, I still out-drive him.
True.
And he's talking smack. This is awesome.
Smack. He is talking smack. He's going to bring in True Tango, the shortstop, on the day. Tango is 2 for 3 with a run scored, the lone run for the Lady Pirates. Now the first pitch from Reichman. Strike high. Going to throw it down to second. The runner advances on the stolen base. As Tango takes one for a strike. She had a hard single into center field her last time up. And a hard double to center over the center fielder's head her first time up. And now the 1-0 pitch from Reichman. Strike 2 called. Now in a hole, no balls and 2 strikes to Tango, the sophomore shortstop. Wears number 10, bats from the right side. I love the pink bat. You see that in girls sports. Now the 0-2 pitch. Just outside, good eye there by Tango. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Runner on second. Now the 1-2 pitch. Did she check? Oh, nope. They said she swung, and that's going to be strike 3. And out number 2 here in the bottom of the 7th inning. It's going to bring up number 12. Nope. Looks like we have.
Can't.
Is that 10?
Can't tell.
Nope,
here.
not 10. Let's see, number 20.
Maybe 20?
Keaton Yoder. She batted for Audrey Miller and stayed in the game last time. Swing and a miss by Keaton Yoder. For strike number 1. 2 outs here, bottom of the 7th inning. 7-1, Tusky Valley leads. The Lady Pirates of Garaway. Now the 0-1 pitch. just low for ball number 1. 1 ball and 1 strike. Big thanks to Abby Jones and Bryce Hains from the Claxon Communications crew today, making us look and sound better than we really are, Aaron. They always do that for us.
Good thing.
Now the 1-1. Swung on and fouled off back behind us.
Umpire needs some balls there. We are out.
It's kind of nice to see Abby producing. I've been around Abby for several years now, and she was always one that got stuck in the weather when she was a camera operator for Claxon. And she always just, every time we got done with a game, it was about ready to rain or it was snowing or something during football season, and now she's doing a great job producing for Claxon, and we appreciate Abby. Swing and a miss. The ball is dropped, picked up by Burrell, and fires down to first, and that's going to do it here on the hill in Sugar Creek today as the Tusky Valley Lady Trojans knock off the Garaway Lady Pirates 7-1. Back with our Dumont Sporting Goods postgame show after this with Big Z Sports.
As a parent, a high school sports season can be exhausting. From traveling to games, eating on the run, getting to bed late, and oh yeah, still working your 9 to 5. After all that, you need to unwind, and there is no better way to do that than at one of the 10 lakes operated by the Muskingum Watershed Conservancy District. The opportunities are endless with things to do, plus the option of primitive tent camping or treating yourself to glamping in one of their cabins. See all the Muskingum Watershed offers by finding them at mwcd.org.
Are you ready for a spring home refresh? Don't miss the buy one get one free paint sale on best look interior and exterior paint at Keim Home Center and Keim Mount Hope Hardware, happening April 28th through May 4th. Whether you're updating your bathroom or finishing your next project, a fresh coat of paint can make all the difference. Visit us at Keim to explore your color options, bring your vision to life, and save during the BOGO paint sale April 28th through May 4th at Keim Home Center in Charm and Keim Mount Hope Hardware.
Every day begins with purpose. Every job begins with precision. At Right Mark Roofing, we don't just install roofs. We build trust and forge relationships. We understand that your roof is more than just materials. It's protection. It's peace of mind. That's why we use high-quality products and expert craftsmanship. With a sharp focus, our team is always ready to hit the mark. Call Right Mark Roofing. Let's build a future that stands strong.
The T-County Boxing Academy is excited to announce the return of their youth boxing for 2026. Registration is now open for interested boys and girls ages 7 to 15. Classes will run Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays from 6:30 to 7:30 p.m. T-County Boxing gives you the option of paying for the classes monthly or per visit, whichever works best for you. To learn more about youth training and all that the T-County Boxing Academy offers, find them on Facebook.
Welcome into our Dumont Sporting Goods postgame show here on the hill in Sugar Creek. Joe Geckler, Aaron Stump in our Heart-Service Quality Housing mobile studios. Final score today, the Tusky Valley Lady Trojans 7, the Garaway Lady Pirates 1, and the Tusky Valley Lady Trojans moved to 12-2 on the year and sweep the season series from the Garaway Pirates, who fall to 14-3 on the season. But a great game in the circle today by Brennan Reichman and at the plate as well with a 2-run bomb. But the offense really got going there in the third inning, Aaron, and dropped in 5 big runs to kind of put the game out of reach for the Lady Trojans. And great effort there by the Lady Trojans offense. And, of course, when you got 39 in the circle, you're going to win a lot of games.
Yeah, it was great overall win by the Trojans. And, again, it just when they have those errors, they just take advantage of them. And, again, Garaway just made a couple errors right there and a couple overthrows. And Tusky Valley does such a good job of just taking advantage of them. And that really broke it open. Really, they only had 2 runs or 2 innings worth of runs there. But when they're able to get people in place and take advantage of those errors, they're a very powerful team. And right now they're playing with a lot of confidence. And that's something that, again, is a very powerful weapon for any team.
For sure, absolutely, as the Lady Trojans get the big win here today, 7-1, and keep building momentum towards the tournament run coming up here at the end of April, 1st of May, as, of course, we'll get into tournament action coming up, and all the area teams will get in, and we will, of course, follow along over the next several weeks. But great matchup here on the Hill today, and we're going to announce our McInturf Realty Player of the Game. We could have went in several different directions, but we're going to give it to the freshman today, Emma Matthews. She was only 1 for 3 on the day, but 2 home run and 2 RBIs to really put the game out of reach for the Lady Trojans there in the 3rd inning. And so Emma Matthews, the right fielder, the freshman right fielder, and she wears number 99, which is a really cool number to have as well. You don't see that very often. So Emma Matthews is going to be our McInturf Realty Player of the Game today for the Tusky Valley Lady Trojans, and great game by her.
Yeah, we talked about how powerful this lineup is from top to bottom. She bats 9th, and when she put that one out there, was absolutely no doubt right there. And only being a freshman, we're going to be talking her name a lot here for the next several years. So congratulations to her and the entire Tusky Valley team on a great victory tonight.
Absolutely, and of course, the Garaway Pirates again fall to 14-3 on the day, or on the season, I should say. And the good thing the weather held off. We had a little bit of a delay in the beginning of the game, but we were able to get the game in with no other delays, and turned out to be a pretty nice evening here on the Hill. Aaron, great as always doing a game with you.
Awesome, Bub.
Appreciate you letting Braden step in for a inning and a third.
He
there.
did great.
And,
he did great.
Maybe more of that down the road.
We'll
have to see if the big boss will let that happen. But anyway, big thanks to Abby Jones and Bryce Hains from the Claxon Communications crew today, making us look good and sound good here with Big Z Sports. For Aaron Stump, and I'm Joe Geckler saying good night, Z Country.
Thanks for watching this Claxon Communications production of High School Sports on the Big Z Sports YouTube channel. For the latest news and scores, follow Big Z Sports on Facebook, on Twitter @Big_Z Sports, and on Instagram. Don't miss any of the live stream coverage all season long by simply subscribing for free to Big Z Sports on our YouTube channel. For the best in high school sports coverage, there is only one Big Z Sports.